and I will return. Did you hear me, Zagor? I will return.
Devil, how much hatred I hear in his voice. If I had any common sense, I would kill him. Immediately.
I will return, I will return.
Zagor osserva per qualche istante la misteriosa apparizione, impetrito.
Calm down, Chico. The key is to remain calm. I am sure that there is a perfectly logical and rational explanation for what is happening. So, let's reconstruct the course of events. I left the steak on the table, took 2 bottles, and then... Gulp! The other bottle. It's gone too!
Poi, il fumo si dissipa leggermente per un istante e Zagor nota.
1,000 scalps. It's too late, poor young man. What a horrible death.
Apparve come per magia, all'ingresso del villaggio. Era avvolto da una luce intensa.
Brothers Hiran, your shaman has returned. Follow me and I will lead you to victory against the Palefaces. And this time nothing will be able to stop us because the forces of darkness ride shoulder to shoulder with me.
Nei palustri remoti e nebbiosi, il nostro eroe e il suo parlante compagno incontrano la traccia di un trafficante che avvelena le tribù locali con un whisky opiumico illegale. Una traccia di sangue e polvere li porta profondamente nella giungla, dentro il nido di un misterioso sciamano con una maschera demoniaca terrificante, che incita le tribù a una guerra generale. Sta nascendo un nuovo giorno su Darkwood, e mentre i raggi del sole risvegliano gli animali del bosco, indiani di numerose tribù e i loro sciamani salutano ancora una volta la stella del giorno che dona loro luce e calore. E per gli immigrati dei dintorni inizia un altro giorno di fatica nei campi. Contemporaneamente, nell'angolo più nascosto della palude si risveglia anche lo spirito con l'ascia. In breve, si svegliano proprio tutti. O quasi tutti.
Chico is really a sleepyhead. Every morning, always the same story. Just look at him, 1,000 scalps. Obviously, I will have to use extreme measures. Get up, old marmot. Winter sleep is over.
Mama, help!
But what's wrong with him now? Why isn't he getting up? 1,000 scalps, but oh no, it's not possible. He's not moving anymore. He must have hit his head, or maybe his temple, or he broke his neck and... By all the drums of Darkwood, I shouldn't have thrown the pillow so hard. Or rather, I really shouldn't have awakened my poor friend.
Finally, I hear you speaking like a reasonable person. Carambata? Carambita? Does this really seem like the right way to wake up a miserable person like me? The unfortunate one who has heart problems. Ooh. Well, I'm shaking again. My poor heart. I'm dying.
Do you have heart problems? That's a good one. I always thought your weak point was your stomach, not your heart. Anyway, stop dying and come help me. Have you forgotten that we have to prepare branches for repairing the roof of the cabin?
You really are heartless. You're forcing a man who is dying to make unseen efforts. Here it is. It started. Life is passing before my eyes as in a theater.
Ovviamente, oggi diremmo come al cinema.
It will soon be the end. Everything will stop. The world will shake. And... Caramba y carambita. I just said that. Am I still alive, or does paradise look like a cabin in Darkwood?
Poco dopo.
If you had gotten up on time, nothing would have happened to you. On the other hand, I've been telling you for days that the rains destroyed the roof.
SG Runt.
But I've noticed that your laziness has advanced quite a bit recently.
It's not about laziness, my dear former friend, and yes, how could you even notice that?
And what's that?
You're asking again. Well, my illness, caramba, itai carambita.
Your illness. Ha ha ha. Well, yesterday you gobbled up almost the whole deer.
Almost the whole thing exactly like that. My appetite is decreasing, and that is a clear sign of the beginning of the end.
Let me hear, what disease do you have?
Well, more or less everything.
Everything. Ha ha ha.
You laugh. I hope you'll cry, at least at my funeral.
Just a moment. I think I'm starting to understand.
Understand? What's that?
Tell me, Turbanjo, what is in those envelopes that come to you every week from Philadelphia?
In envelopes. Well, the numbers of the new medical encyclopedia for everyone, of course. And there I discovered that I have all the diseases.
1,000 scalps, and you're spending our already modest savings on buying that old paper.
Old paper. But you have no idea how wrong you are. Zagor, it's education, medical science.
Medical science. Bah, those magazines are just a bunch of nonsense, and are only good for fools like you damned glutton. Believe me, the only medicine that should interest you is the one that cures laziness.
No, you don't have to get so angry. Why are you coming towards me with that threatening expression, friend? Calm down. Besides, I did nothing wrong, and gulp! Glub! You did it on purpose. Huh? You use every opportunity to mock poor Chico, huh?
Ha ha.
This way I will catch the only illness I thought I didn't have, a cold. Basically, I already feel how heavy my head is. Damn it! Sometimes I really don't understand Zagor's behavior. What's wrong with reading? Unless, well, of course, in issue 46 of the encyclopedia, everything is perfectly clearly described. Zagor surely suffers from von Gutmorgen syndrome. It is a disease that initially manifests with crises accompanied by violence and which soon leads to complete stupidity. I thought I had it until last month when I discovered that it was actually Fassbinder's disease. I must immediately warn my poor friend. I'll show him number 46. Maybe not. When I think about it, I'll let him go. We're the first violent crisis. In the meantime, I will go get the eggs of a straying platypus. In issue 26, I read that they greatly help those who, like me, have Fassbinder's disease. The only problem will be finding the nest of the straying platypus, and also find out what the devil is that straying platypus, namely, nothing is mentioned about it in issue 26.
When I think about it, maybe I was a little too harsh on Chico. What if he really got offended?
Fino.
I'm gonna find him. I wouldn't want him to get into trouble with that new obsession with medicine. After all, a little morning exercise will do me good. And it would also please Chico. All his illnesses would pass.
Nel frattempo.
Look! This is really called luck. Hey, hello, friend.
Hello, what do you want?
You see, I am the perfect guinea pig for testing your elixir.
Han, what the devil are you talking about?
You don't understand. Well, I suffer from all the diseases that science has recorded so far, and I can't wait to see if your world elixir will be able to cure me. Or to be even more precise, I am ready to be a guinea pig for you completely free.
PFF, go to hell. I don't have time to waste with you.
Just a moment, dear sir.
Oh, but what's wrong with you? Release the brake immediately.
Maybe you didn't understand this exceptional opportunity. I'm offering you...
Hey, stop. What the devil are you doing?
No, please don't thank me. Namely, if your elixir proves effective, I will immediately notify the publisher of the medical encyclopedia from Philadelphia.
Damn Kep.
OHO, I see you are well supplied. How's that? Business is bad. Don't worry, you will see that the ad brevetation that I will enable you to sell all your supplies in an extremely short time. Or rather, you know what I'm going to tell you? We could even become partners. With your elixir and my knowledge of medicine, we will get rich in the blink of an eye. Got?
Too late.
But this medicine reminds me of, or rather, it doesn't remind me, but this really is whiskey. And it's not really that good. It has a strange taste that, hey, what's wrong with you? Doesn't it seem to you that you're a little bit exaggerating now?
You asked for this. You fool. I told you to get out of my way.
But what's wrong with that? I won't tell anyone about this, believe me. After all, whiskey is also a medicine. Maybe it's not an elixir. But stop. Let's try to talk like civilized people. Caramba, you carambaita. Mama?
Chico. Fortunately, he doesn't look wounded. This rabbit heart must have fainted from fear. Come on, Tarabanjo, wake up. It's all over.
You're mistaken. Nothing has happened so far, my friend, but it will soon, and to you too. Let's hear it. Who's sending you, the army, or the sheriff from Wheeling? Come on, speak if you don't want to die.
By all the drums of Darkwood, I was a naive fool thinking that Guy was alone.
So I'm waiting for your answer. Do you maybe need a bullet as an incentive?
It seems our friend has lost the gift of speech. Ha, Slime?
Yes, I'll count to 3, and then I'll force him to speak. 1, 2.
These two are professionals, there's no hope for me.
And 3.
You. Ya, attack, charge.
Thunder. Chico diverted their attention. I must not miss this opportunity.
What the devil?
Ah!
Damn.
Ah!
Follow me, it's time for slaughter. Caramba, why carambita?
Ah!
Come on, coward. Come on.
He's a madman. A raging madman.
You won't escape Chico's wrath. I'll smash you, I'll disintegrate you. Here's this, and this, and this.
No, enough.
And this, and this, and this, and this,
Enough now, Chico.
and this, and this, and this, and this.
Slow down, Fatso. Come on, calm down.
AHA, another helper, and I'll chop you to slices. You damned.
But Chico, it's me, Zagor, don't you see? Unbelievable. It looks like he's gone crazy. He doesn't recognize me.
Attack, attack.
I'm sorry that I have to do this, but it's the only solution.
Attack, a cyclone called Chico is coming.
Forgive me, friend. Forgive me for this blow.
Blow. Well, I didn't even feel it. It wasn't a blow, but a caress. A kiss from a lady, or rather.
I hope I wasn't too rough. If only I knew what could have caused such an attack in him. I think one of these scoundrels will help me shed light on this mystery. Wake up, worm.
Mercy, don't beat me anymore. Just keep me away from that little one, for God's sake.
The roles have changed. You scum. Now you will have to tell me everything you know.
No, I mustn't. Please.
I don't usually repeat the same thing twice. I could get angry. Will you speak, or do I have to call my friend?
No, just don't leave me in the hands of that fury. In human form, I'll tell you everything.
What is in these carts?
Whiskey, and it is intended for one Indian tribe.
Which tribe? New.
To the Hurons. They live in a village on the very edge of the forest, north of here, near Shenanigans.
There are no Huron tribes in Darkwood. You're lying.
No, why would I lie to you? Those are Hurons. Their chief is the demon Max Sorcerer.
Is the shaman also their chief? You know, you're mistaken if you think you can pull my leg with impunity, man.
I'm telling you what I know. The demon Max Shaman is preparing for war against the whites and wants alcohol to encourage his warriors.
If it affects them the way it affected Chico, this disgusting drink could really inflame the spirits of those Indians. Who is your boss? Who is the louse selling alcohol to the Indians?
I don't know that. Our task is only to transport the barrels and crates with bottles.
Watch out, you scum, if you think you'll manage to deceive me with that story of yours.
No, I swear. We come from Zanesville, and every week we go with a different cover. This time we camouflaged the cars to be the same as those driven by traveling charlatans. And previously we knew how to pretend to be farmers and even soldiers.
1,000 scalps for something like that. Serious organization is needed. Who's pulling the strings? What's your boss's name?
I don't know. I told you. I only know that he is a very rich man and that he is very respected in the city. And I also know that there will be weapons in the next shipments.
Stupid gabber.
Weapons. Manning's weapons factory is located in Zanesville.
Yes, and maybe Manning is that mysterious boss. I heard that.
Now I'll shut you up. Go to hell. Better to raise the anchor.
You bastard, I'm leaving this world, but you'll go with me. Just to gather enough strength to pull the trigger.
1,000 scalps. Mr. Taviz, he only managed to avenge himself. Nothing more can be done for him. I won't find out anything more from them. Maybe I'll find something in the cars.
Ma purtroppo, la perquisizione dei carri si rivela presto completamente vana.
In short, this drink must not reach its destination. Whiskey of the worst possible quality, and besides it has a strange smell, it's probably a drug. Well, a nice bonfire will solve everything. My poor belly today is really not his day. He's still sleeping. I'm sure it's the effect of the drug.
Oppresso dal musulmano nero, Zagor aspetta pazientemente il risveglio del suo amico.
A sad story. I was convinced that the trade in alcohol and weapons with the Indians was definitely extinguished in this area. But now I see that there is still someone who wants to provoke war for their dirty personal interests. But he will not escape Zagor's justice. I will not allow crazy criminals to endanger the peace in Darkwood, whether they are white or red.
Mezz'ora dopo.
Is it morning already?
To be precise, it's almost noon. Tirban Joe.
Ah, that's why I dreamed of eating roast kid. Caramba ya carambita?
Haha, I'm glad to see you're back to normal.
Normal? What do you mean? I've always been normal.
Zagor racconta brevemente a Chico tutto ciò che è successo, ma lui non ricorda assolutamente nulla.
Are you serious? The last thing I remember is that I took a sip of that worldly elixir.
Well, and you know what, my old friend? If it weren't for your obsession with illnesses, we would never have discovered this dirty trade.
There, I hope you finally learn that you shouldn't underestimate the benefits that education brings.
Dopo una breve e fruttuosa caccia, i due amici decidono di riposare un po'.
To begin with, we will go visit that tribe on Shenanger, partly because there are a lot of unclear things in what that guy told us. 1,000 scalps as far as I know. The Hurons were exterminated by the Iroquois 200 years ago, and the survivors joined the Algonquins in Michigan only to end up in Oklahoma. Of course, it is true that several smaller groups of Hurons remained in the north, especially in Canada, but they were always peaceful and there were never any attempts at rebellion.
And how do you explain this whole story then?
I don't know that Robert mentioned that their witch doctor is also the chief of that tribe, and that is very strange because, as you know, witch doctors have great power, but it is exclusively of a spiritual nature. Witch doctors are wise, experienced people who communicate with spirits, and sometimes have paranormal powers, but they never take command of the tribe.
And what if that witch doctor made a deal with the white outcasts and decided to use his spiritual influence to lead his people to war?
Yes, that is really possible, and if that's really the case, he has an excellent opportunity to play the card of oppression that the Hurons have certainly suffered for years. Yes, I'm sure that's exactly what it is, and I can bet that the Demon Max has gathered all the angry Hurons from this area.
BR, Demon Mask. I get goosebumps just from mentioning that name.
And something tells me that with him, the name is not just what is terrible. We already know that he is so unprincipled that he gives his men drugged whiskey without any hesitation.
Scum. And even more wicked is the white man who supplies him with it.
Don't be afraid, we'll take care of him too. We know his headquarters are in Zanesville. And although we still have no proof of that, my sixth sense tells me that it is indeed about Manning, the owner of the arms factory.
Dopo una camminata faticosa, ma comunque tranquilla,
We've arrived. Terbron Joe, on the other side of the hill is the Shenango River.
My poor legs. I feel like they're made of lead.
Just be brave. Trabonjo, I've noticed that you aren't mentioning all those illnesses you thought you had anymore.
Caramba y caramba, I'm too tired to remember them. What's more, you know what? I'm a millimeter away from canceling my subscription to that medical encyclopedia.
Ha 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 ha. Hey, look over there, we're lucky, there's a village. Our assumptions were correct. And as far as I remember, there has never been an Indian village in these parts. This is new, and it was certainly founded by that mysterious wizard Demon Mac.
What are you planning to do now? I don't really believe that dog's son will accept the law of the spirit with the axe.
Yes, I don't believe that either, but I still have to try to talk to him first. The Demon Mask will not dare to openly rebel against me. He knows that he would bring the wrath of other Darkwood tribes who are loyal to me, and... Woo! I'm coming, Chico.
No, Zagor. Watch out!
grazie all'avvertimento di Chico, Zagor evita per un pelo il colpo mortale. E subito dopo risponde al suo aggressore.
Damn pale-faced dog.
What, you dare say that to me? I'm in Zagor's spirit with the axe.
Well, you are Zagor En, Lord of Darkwood. TJHA, know that your law doesn't apply here. The Demon Maxed is our chief.
Caramba y carambita. How dare you, you wretched worm? How dare you question the authority of the famous spirit with the axe?
Calm down, Chico, calm down.
Wow, kill me, what are you waiting for? You have the right to it.
Zagor doesn't kill Red Brothers, even when it's about stupid and angry puppies like you.
Wah!
And now take me to your chief.
Wise of you to humiliate them like this, Zagor.
I agree, Chico. We were wondering which way would be best to enter the Huron village, and now we've found it.
Due uroni senza una parola accompagnano i nostri eroi verso il loro villaggio, dove arrivano presto in completa silenzio, seguiti dagli sguardi ostili e meravigliati degli uroni, uno cui volti sono dipinti con colori da guerra.
The spirit with the axe greets the Huron brothers.
Le parole dello spirito con l'ascia non provocano alcuna reazione. Nessuno risponde. E poi una tenda si apre. E da essa esce una figura inquietante il cui volto è coperto da una maschera mostruosa.
Demonic Maxed, Wizard-in-Chief of the Hurons with Shenengor, greets you Zagor EN.
The wizard cannot be the chief, Demonic Max. You should know that.
And you should know that no paleface can impose his will on the red native people from the forest, Zagor.
Le parole della maschera demoniaca suonano come una sfida aperta. Passano alcuni momenti pieni di tensione, e poi... Dopo un nuovo silenzio, la maschera demoniaca comincia a ridere forte.
You would like me, the noble wizard of the Huron, to fight you, paleface? You won't get that honor from me. I don't acknowledge your law, Zagor. All the pale-faced ones will be trampled like snakes, and you will be the first. Grab them.
Cords, we came to talk. Where do you get the right?
Calm down, Chico, and save your breath. Now all that remains is to sell our skin expensively.
Yay!
Back, caramba. Yo caramba.
Stop. I want them alive. They will die on the torture stake.
Wow.
Due amici combattono come leoni. Ma prima Chico. E poi anche Zagor cedono di fronte alla superiorità numerica dell'avversario.
What is it, great lord of Darkwood? Now you are no longer so sure of yourself. Your scalp will be the first trophy for my belt. The first of many.
You wretch, I don't know what game you're playing, but know that I will put an end to you, and much faster than you think.
You instant fool. You are in my hands, and you dare to threaten me.
To hell.
I will cut your throat, you dog.
A moment later, the tip of the blade pierces Zagor's skin, but...
No, such a death would be too merciful for you. Your end will be slower and more terrifying. I want to hear you scream from pain and fear. Tie them to the stake.
As I live and breathe, it echoes in my head like a drum.
Just be brave, Fatso. I'm afraid something much worse than a blow to the head awaits us.
Let me go. You damned? Let me go. Karambatia? Zagor, tell them to free us. You are the Lord of Darkwood. They must obey you.
My authority means absolutely nothing, Chico. I was wrong to think that I could calm the demonic mask with words. Types like him obviously need to be crushed immediately.
I will crush you tonight. The Hurons will dance the dance of death for you, and tomorrow at dawn you will be dead.
Quella sera.
Ya. Ho 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 ho.
Ho 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 ho.
We are running out of firewater. Demonic maxed.
I know, but don't worry. A new shipment should arrive any moment.
That firewater will never arrive. I burned the whole shipment. You won't be able to drug your warriors anymore. Zagor, my friend. Do you really have to provoke him even more? Don't we already have enough trouble? Do you know who your chief is, brave Hurons? A coward who gives you drugged firewater so you would obey him blindly. A man who doesn't have the courage to show his face and fight with Zagor. The Demon Max says it wants to exterminate whites. But from whom do you think it buys whiskey? Well, from whites. The demonic max will lead you to ruin. No Darkwood tribe will follow you in your crazy war.
Enough.
Coward, damned snake, I would show you, if my hands were free.
You've heard of what lies the paleface who pretended to be a friend of the red people is capable of. He wants to prevent war only to protect the people of his race. And so that he can continue to oppress the redskins unimpeded.
Wow, death to Zagor. Death.
Yes, death to our enemies. Let the dance continue.
Sotto la potente influenza della droga e ancora più deliranti dopo le parole feroci della maschera demoniaca, gli uroni continuano la loro danza folle, tormentando crudelmente i prigionieri. Ma dalla bocca di Zagor non esce nemmeno un gemito.
Caramba, you carambita. Why don't they finish us off right away? They're playing with us like a cat with a mouse. Mommy! Osh!
Don't shout, Chico. Don't give him that satisfaction.
I'm trying, Zagor, but I can't do it.
La danza della morte continua fino a tardi nella notte, tra urla furibonde e il suono dei tamburi.
Yay, yay.
Poi, esausti dal frenetico ballo e dall'alcol, i guerrieri affondano nel sonno.
It's impossible to break this rope. It's incredibly strong.
It seems this really is the end, my friend. I just hope they won't torment us anymore, and that they'll kill us soon. When I think that until recently I was afraid of all possible diseases, and in that medical encyclopedia, a situation like this was nowhere listed.
Just be brave, Chico. It's still not all lost. Try to start that rope by rubbing it against the post. At least he won't break his head with the darkest scenario. I think we're really finished this time.
Come se in risposta ai neri pensieri di Zagor, un'ombra si avvicina silenziosamente scivolando tra le tende e i corpi dei guerrieri addormentati.
I will free you and then immediately run. There are no guards. Everyone is sleeping.
Who are you? And why are you helping us?
We will talk later, now we must hurry.
Il giovane guerriero conduce in silenzio Zagor e Chico fuori dal villaggio.
We were lucky, no one saw us. Now go.
Just a moment. Young man, first you must answer me a question. And you are Huron. Why did you free us?
I am Kamar and I am the son of Tashai, the man who was once the chief of the Hurons from the north. The demon mask killed him and I decided to pretend to be obedient to him in the hope that one day I would have the opportunity to avenge my father. But the crazy power of the demonic mask grows day by day. It is impossible to stop him.
KHM SRE? I wouldn't want to interrupt your conversation, but I remind you that we will have no escape if any of those Indians discover our flight. Caramba y carambita! Just the thought that I could end up on that torture pillar again.
You are right, Chico. We are taking a terrible risk. We will have time to talk about everything in more detail later, Kamara. Now we must separate.
Yes, leave here immediately and never return to these damned regions again.
No, you haven't understood, boy. You and Chico will go to that hill and you will wait for me there, and I will go back to the torture pillar.
What?
You heard me right, Trebonjo, and without discussion.
But have you gone crazy? Do you want the demon max to kill you?
Your friend is right, Zagor. Staying here means certain death. You yourself saw what a demonic masked snake is. He will stab you with the holy spear.
I know that's his intention. He wants to achieve his first great triumph because when it becomes known that the demonic mask killed Zagor. And on the other hand, if I run away, he would announce that Zagor is a coward and that he is no longer worthy of the respect of the Red Ones. That's why I can't leave. I'll stay here and confront the demon mask.
Madman, my poor friend has completely gone crazy. Help me, Kamare. We must prevent him from doing that stupidity.
The spirit with the axe knows what he's doing.
So help me all the mustaches of my family. He's sick too. I am surrounded by dangerous madmen.
Enough discussion. Go. If everything plays out as I hope it will, I will join you soon. And if that doesn't happen, flee from here immediately. And inform the demon mask must be stopped at all coast, soldiers.
No way, I will not leave you, Zagor. I will die beside you, or rather in front of you. Before they touch you, they will have to step over my dead body, and...
Che amare. Take care of him.
Good luck, Zagora.
Gulp!
Rendendosi conto che non riuscirà a convincere l'amico a cambiare idea, Chico si rassegna al suo destino e segue Kamare, mentre Zagor torna al villaggio. Pochi istanti dopo, lo spirito con l'ascia si avvolge di nuovo il polso e torna per il palo della tortura, dove inizia una lunga e febbrile attesa. Potom, quando i primi raggi di sole iniziarono a illuminare il villaggio degli Uroni, ancora storditi dall'effetto del whisky drogato. Guerrieri.
Let's get ready for the ceremony. The shaman will soon grant death to Zagor and that other pale-faced dog. Yes, ha ha ha. Good firewater. My head is still spinning. But look! The prisoner has escaped. Demon mask, powerful shaman. Zagor's little friend has escaped.
What? Curse.
Sorry, great wizard. The guards were overcome by the sleep brought to them by the firewater.
Shut up, fool.
Tremando di furia, la maschera demoniaca si avvicina a Zagor.
If the dwarf escaped, that means you could have done the same. Why did you stay?
You don't guess? How I would destroy you, demonic Max.
Invece di rispondere, l'uomo misterioso mascherato comincia a ridere fragorosamente.
You have made the biggest mistake of your life, Zagor. I will destroy you, and then no one will be able to stop me anymore.
You're mistaken, clone. People of the Huron, you have seen how great my power is. It was enough for me to wish for my friend to disappear into the night. And I could have left as well.
Truth. The spirit with the axe can do anything.
I have decided to stay here to prove to you that your sorcerer is a fraud. He killed your true chief, Taishai.
Yes, Taishai was our chief.
How do you know that, Zagor?
The demonic Max told us that Manity called him to himself in the eternal hunting grounds.
Nonsense, the demonic mask is just a crazy killer who wants to lead you into a meaningless slaughter.
Enough. You speak in the snake's language. You have deceived the people of Darkwood for too long so that the pale-faced could rule them as they see fit. You say you have great power. All right, then free yourself. Avoid death.
Zagor non risponde. Passano alcuni momenti di silenzio pieni di tensione.
Your silence is proof of your powerlessness. You cannot escape the demonic mask because the demonic mask is more powerful than you.
Senza aggiungere altre parole, lo sciamano si allontana e si avvicina al giovane guerriero che gli porge la lancilla sacra. Nel frattempo, sulla collinetta.
Do you see anything, Kamare?
Yes, the demon Max took the spear in his hands.
What? And Zagor?
He is still on the pillar.
By all the mustaches of my family, is he normal? What is he waiting for? Does he really want that scarecrow to kill him?
Lo sciamano rivolge alcune parole misteriose al sole che sorge.
Kamphala, est or nay?
Urlò il capo. La maschera demoniaca si prepara a lanciare la lancilla sacra.
It's time. I must calculate everything precisely to 1,000th of a second, and may the heavens be with me.
This is how the enemies of the Hurons and the entire Red Nation die.
Now.
Wow.
Seguono un'impresa al limite delle possibilità umane. Zagor afferra la lancia al volo prima che questa possa conficcarsi in un palo. Gli uroni stupiti restano senza parole.
Fantastic. What is fantastic?
Fantastically.
Will you tell me once and for all what the devil is going on, caramba carambita? Or is it fun to keep me on pins and needles?
In my whole life, I have never seen anything like it. Zagor is really a great warrior. The spirit with the axe used his magic to free himself from the rope. And Manitou gave him lightning speed to catch the holy spear. Wow, blasphemy. He broke the holy spear. This is a misfortune for all of us.
Gli uroni disorientati, increduli, attendono gli ordini del loro sciamano, la cui espressione nasconde una maschera misteriosa.
So, Camare, may one know what the devil,
Quia Chico. I want to see what the demon mask will do now.
Fin cursiad, but I don't even know what happened before.
Zagor per primo rompe il silenzio.
You are the most ordinary fool, shaman. A fool who thought he could kill a ghost with an axe, and who will now be punished as he deserves. You killed the lawful chief of the Hurons, Teshai, and you violated the Darkwood's laws, buying firewater from the whites and giving it to their warriors, in order to deceive them and force them into a war. Because of all those crimes, I, Zagor, condemn you. No, not to death if I wanted to. I could kill you with a single movement, but you are not worthy of dying by the hand of the spirit with the axe. And you are no longer worthy of remaining among the Indians you betrayed. And therefore my punishment is exile. I banish you forever from my forest.
By Manitou, Zagor spared the demonic mask, and now he's driving him out of the village. That's the worst punishment for the Hurons.
What? Zagor spared the demonic mask. But didn't that damned wizard prepare to kill Zagor? I don't understand anything here anymore. So help me all the mustaches of my family.
Go away.
Warriors, brothers Hurons, your wizard has been insulted. Grab him, destroy Zagor. He is a traitor. Have you heard me? You must obey me. The demon mask commands you to kill Zagor. What are you waiting for? Fire your arrows at him. Kill him like a dog. You, Red Axe, you use the tomahawk best in the entire tribe. Use your weapon. Ana Pa, Tiumai Kayane Ta, my warriors. Why don't you carry out my orders? Remove Zagor and we will no longer have any obstacles in our path. I will lead you to victory against the pale-faced dogs.
Un muto silenzio è l'unica risposta al confuso chiacchiericcio della maschera demoniaca che è sull'orlo della follia.
You, Big Bear, you are the most faithful and strongest of all my Hurons. Kill him and I will know how to reward you.
No, Demon Max. I couldn't do it even if I wanted to. Zagor cannot die. You saw it yourself.
Dog. Mongrel dog. My wrath will find you cowards. After I cut the throat of the spirit with the axe with my own hands. Yeah. Osh. You are capable, you cursed one, but you won't get away.
Right, Spirit. No wizard has ever been so humiliated.
Oh, don't bother recounting the details. Feel free to save your breath for the moment you come down from the tree, and when I beat you good on your butt, ungrateful little boy.
Fight, fight, you damn dog.
Enough. You heard my sentence, and I have nothing more to add, demonic mask. Get out of here, leave.
Il guerriero, un'altra volta, tenta disperatamente di resistere.
Never.
I didn't want to get my hands dirty with you, but if you insist... So you haven't had enough of the humiliation you've already experienced. Do you want me to throw you out of Darkwood with my own hands?
bastard, I will.
No, you won't do anything, Jester. Are you satisfied, man? Is this lesson enough for you? Are you done? Are you done, dog?
Samo zawaliujuci zwome oġnikom ponosu. Demonska maska ne pada piodi zagorovim zastrauđuim udarčima. On uzdi uno pokłava doći do da dio kappa muse ispod maske kappa RV zlijeva NIZ vrat.
I despise you, Zagor. I do not acknowledge your power, and I do not accept your punishment. No, I will not go into exile. You will not be crowned with that triumph. Yes, I will go on a long journey. I will go to the lands of silence, where the spirits of my fathers will make me even more powerful than before. And I will return. Did you hear me, Zagor? I will return.
Devil, how much hatred I hear in his voice. If I had any common sense, I would kill him. Immediately.
I will return, and my revenge will be terrifying. The world will tremble under the footsteps of the demonic mask.
Dopo queste ultime enigmatiche parole, la maschera demoniaca si volge verso la rupe e alza le mani verso il sole, mormorando una breve canzone.
M.O.M.
Poi fa un altro passo.
But what is this lunatic up to?
E si salta nell'abisso prima che Zagor riesca a reagire.
No!
I'll be back.
1,000 scalps.
I'll be back.
He couldn't accept the loss of honor. He preferred to die than admit defeat.
Nel frattempo, sulla collina da cui Kamar osservava tutta la scena.
Let's go, Chico, it's all over.
Top F? As far as I'm concerned, it may not have even started. Namely, thanks to you, I have no idea what happened.
You're right, and forgive me, I couldn't speak at all from the excitement. Now I'll tell you everything.
It was about time.
E così, il giovane Kamar spiega in breve a Chico tutto ciò che è appena successo.
Gulp! This time Zagor can say he was lucky. He greatly risked waiting calmly for the demon mask's spear until the last moment, but all's well that ends well.
I don't believe in luck. Zagor relied on his abilities and succeeded, and it didn't end well. The death of the great wizard, no matter how much his mind was clouded by ambition, is not a good thing. It's over, that's all. The demon mask has paid for his crimes, and now all that remains is to ask Manitou to forgive our people. With his help, we should be able to forget the tragic past and start a new life in peace.
This young man is blessed with unusual wisdom for his age, and I am sure that he will be a great chief to his tribe. Karambaya Karambaita.
The demon Mac is dead.
Whoa.
You are now the master of our destiny's soul with an axe. We have all broken your law. And therefore you have every right to decide what will happen to us.
No, Great Bear, I will not decide your future. But you will do it. Until now, your reason has been clouded by alcohol and the words of a madman. But refusing obedience to the demon mask after I broke the holy spear, you have proven that you have become real people again who will not blindly follow crazy commands.
Your words have removed a huge burden from my heart, and your generosity is equal to your power, Lord of Darkwood.
If you wish, a new era can begin for the Huron people, an era of peace. You only need.
Un grido interrompe bruscamente le parole di Zagor.
Look, Zagor's little friend is returning.
And with him is young Kamar.
They arrive at the perfect moment. I was just about to say that the Hurons need only a new chief.
You were excellent. Spirit with an axe.
If it weren't for your help, Kamar, things would never have played out this way. People of the Huron, Kamar is young, but he has proven his bravery and loyalty. He is the son of the Shai who was your chief and who was killed by the demonic mask. I now, before all of you, propose him as the new chief. Do you want Kamar to lead you on the path of peace?
Yes, Kamar is our lawful chief. Long live Kamar.
Long live Zagor.
Long live Kamar, chief of the Hurons. Let's go to my tent. Zagor, our women, will take care of your and Chico's wounds.
Poco dopo, le squaw ungono i corpi dei nostri eroi con un balsamo vegetale che aiuta la guarigione delle ferite.
I would like to know one thing, Zagor. What were the last words of the demonic mask before he jumped into the abyss?
It was some kind of dark prophecy, he said, that he would go to the lands of silence, but only to become more powerful and to avenge himself later.
Wow, what do you think about that?
Well, it's just the ramblings of a madman, nothing else. Not even the greatest witches can resurrect, believe me. Probably the demon masked hoped that he might survive such a fall.
Yes, although the gorge is deeper than 30 meters, and the Shenandoah River flows fast between sharp cliffs.
Anyway, I was gonna go down and check. Is there any path that leads down?
No, the only way is to approach from the other side, but it takes many hours of walking.
And what about that winch that's located on the very edge?
He was left by an old paleface, who was looking for yellow stones. Now it serves us for drawing water. Using long ropes, we lower and raise large buckets to the river.
Do you think this wonder could withstand a man's weight?
I suppose so, but I hope you won't go down with it. Just one slightly stronger gust of wind would be enough for you to smash against the rocks.
There isn't a breeze today, Kamare. Besides, I'm really curious how the demon mask ended up.
I am convinced, dear Zagor, that you want to check something else.
Nothing at all can be hidden from you, my fatso. You are right. I want to see the wizard's face.
Wah, no one has ever dared to try such a thing. Zagor, the demon masked, was a member of a sect of witches from the north who never show their faces, and it would be a huge sacrilege to...
Nonsense. With his unworthy behavior, he destroyed everything holy that could have been contained in his appearance. I want to make sure he's really dead and take off that damned mask.
You, Zagor, can do anything, and I will not stop you. I will order them to prepare the winch.
Poco dopo, è già tutto pronto per la discesa.
Slowly now, Big Bear, and without jerking.
Il potente Euron rilascia lentamente la corda e lo spirito con l'ascella. Seguito dagli sguardi preoccupati di Chico e degli indiani, scende nella rupe. Una leggera brezza porta pericolosamente Zagor verso la rupe rocciosa. Ma con movimenti misurati, riesce comunque a controllare lo strano mezzo di trasporto. E la discesa verso le acque agitate di Shenandoah continua senza nuovi imprevisti. Finché...
Osh, he's a kid. Caramba yo carambita.
Yes, but the worst is yet to come.
I don't see the body of the demonic mask on any rock, and therefore I have no choice but to dive.
Lottando contro una corrente estremamente forte e vortici che lo trascinano verso il fondo, Zagor comincia a esplorare l'acqua torbida.
1,000 scalps, it can't be said that the water of Shenandoah is crystal clear. I can barely make out something. There is a small Pailmbuldi that the demon mask got caught on a rock or a branch. And it is much more likely that the current has carried him away. Who knows where? Too bad. If I could give the Hurons proof of his death, I would remove the last shadow of their superstition.
There it is.
It doesn't look like he found anything.
Look, he's going to jump again.
Man, it doesn't make sense to force it stubbornly. One more attempt, and then I will have to admit defeat. Thunder, there is something on that rock. A piece of cloth. That is part of the mask of that damned. And I think this is all that's left of him. Well, I really have nothing more to look for here, and I'm starting to run out of air. Better to surface.
Ma, nel momento in cui Zagor si girò,
1,000 scalps. It's not possible. This is a damned nightmare.
I will return. I will return. I will return. I will return.
Zagor osserva per qualche istante la misteriosa apparizione, impetrito. E dopo essersi finalmente ripreso, attacca deciso.
Damn it, whether you're a man or a ghost, you'll have to deal with me.
But what is he doing now? Why isn't he surfacing?
It's been under the surface for a long time. An ordinary man would have already drowned.
Zagor! Zagor!
Ma l'unica risposta alle grida di Chico è il fruscio delle rapide.
Whoa, nothing.
I'm going down. Pull the rope. Big Bear.
No, Chico, wait. Look. He emerges. It's good, thank heavens.
Completamente esausto, lo spirito con l'ascia sale su uno scoglio sopra cui pende una corda. E mette il piede in una staffa improvvisata.
Pull him up, Big Bear. Quick! Quick! Ah!
Watch out! Zagor, watch out! He is exhausted. He can barely hold on to the rope.
Ah,
Don't let go, please, friend. Don't let go of the rope.
Faster, Big Bear, faster.
ah.
Solo grazie alla sua spaventosa forza di volontà Zagor, già mezzo svenuto, riesce ancora in qualche modo a tenersi alla corda. Mentre il grande orso gira il vergatoio con tutte le sue forze per tirarlo in salvo il più velocemente possibile.
Hold on a little longer. Zagor, you've almost succumbed. Don't give up? Hand. Give me your hand. He is saved.
Thank you, Manitou. Take care of the wound.
Ma, you really are an incorrigible, stubborn person. It seems to me that you find it most fun to risk your life. Caramba ya carambita. I always get scared that you will.
Oh, stop it, Tremon Joe.
Un'ora dopo, grazie alla cura della scuola Euron, Zagor finalmente riprende completamente i sensi.
Then, are you going to tell us what, damn it, kept you so long? Did you suddenly think you were a fish?
Please, Soul with an axe. Tell us what happened in the waters of Shenengor.
What happened? To tell the truth, I'm not really sure. I probably hallucinated due to lack of oxygen.
Infatti, dopo aver notato un pezzo di tessuto su una roccia, mi è sembrato di sentire di nuovo la voce della maschera demoniaca.
I will return. I will return.
And then I saw him.
Wow, who did you see?
Caramba, you carambita, you don't mean to tell us that.
Yes, I saw, or rather, I thought I saw a demonic Max.
So help me all the mustaches of my family?
La sua maschera da bimbo era lì, davanti a me. Mi osservava.
Gulp? But how is that possible?
It's impossible, Chico. The absurd fear I felt for a moment proves how suggestion can play nasty tricks even on those who are convinced they are immune to them.
Quel terribile spettro era in realtà solo la sua maschera rimasta impigliata in un albero che, grazie alla scarsa visibilità, con la sua forma ricordava un uomo.
But what about the voice you heard?
Well, I told you autosuggestion and lack of oxygen led me to feel like I was hearing a non-existent human voice. But the truth is that the demonic Max is dead. His body, which ended up on the rocks, Shenengor has already dragged away who knows where, but I'm sure he's dead. And I have proof of that here. This is his Max. It was a symbol of his power, and if he were alive, he would never have left it. That's what the irony of fate is. All that's left of the demonic Max is just that Max.
Caramba y carambita. Remove that damn thing, Zagor. I'm getting goosebumps.
Wow.
Take it, Kamar. From now on, you will guard it as a warning to everyone.
I will show it to my warriors. I want everyone to see it.
Un istante dopo, Kamar esce dalla tenda e mostra una maschera terrificante agli uragoni radunati.
Wow!
Look, brothers. Here's what the spirit with the axe found in the river. This is proof that the demonic Max is dead, and that it will no longer be able to harm the red people. I will keep it under my tent as a memory and a warning to anyone who in the future is tempted by the thirst for power, and now go.
Le parole autorevoli e convincenti di Kamar lasciano una forte impressione sugli Urone. E sia Zagor che Chico avevano sentito tutto dall'interno della tenda.
For God's sake, that young man really knows what he's doing, huh?
Yes.
Poco dopo, il nuovo capo degli uragoni ritorna nella tenda e deposita la maschera su un ceppo di legno intagliato decorato con disegni sacri.
And now rest, my friends. Tonight there will be a great celebration in your honor.
Poco dopo, nella tenda che Kamar aveva assegnato ai nostri eroi.
What's wrong, Zagor? What's with that thoughtful look? Everything is solved. And a feast awaits us soon.
You are mistaken, Chico.
What do you want to say? That you won't let me enjoy tonight's delicacies?
No, tira manjo. That was the answer to your first sentence. Unfortunately, not everything is solved. We still have to neutralize the guy who sold whiskey to the demonic mask and who intended to supply him with weapons, and I'm afraid it won't be easy. We know that he is in Zanesville, that his last name is Manning, and that he owns a large weapons factory. And therefore we are in danger of facing, not one man, but a powerful economic force. Besides, I'm afraid that the military authorities will not help us at all.
Truth. That didn't occur to me. Caramba, y carambita. Only now I remembered that Manning's factory supplies the army with weapons.
Exactly, Chico, and Manning has numerous influential friends. In Farthington, yes, I think we will have to grapple with a big problem.
Extremely big, my friend.
But let's not think about it anymore. But let's try to get some sleep. Tonight I will ask Kamara to tell me everything he knows, and I hope he will be able to give me at least some useful clue.
2 ore dopo, la festa in onore di Zagor e Chico è al massimo del suo svolgimento. Al centro del villaggio, gli uroni danzano, mentre contemporaneamente sotto la tenda del capo.
Listen, Kamare, you have to tell me everything you know about the dirty work of the demonic Max with the whites.
Unfortunately, my friend Zagor, I don't believe I will be of much help to you in that regard. When the demonic Max, who was still using the name Sheret at the time, came to us after his initiation among the wizards from the north.
Si è dimostrato un buon e saggio sciamano. Mio padre TEHSHI lo amava moltissimo e nessuno poteva nemmeno intuire la tragedia che alla fine sarebbe accaduta. Anche io ero suo amico e spesso andavo con lui nella foresta per erbe, per bevande e unguenti. Poi, un giorno,
Sheret?
su una radura incontrammo un bianco. Era giovane, all'incirca della mia età, ed era troppo lontano per poter distinguere i suoi tratti del volto. Sherata fu turbato dal suo arrivo. Mi allontanò.
Come on, go back to the village, Kamare, quickly!
Although confused, I obeyed him and left him alone, with the young pale-faced one.
Quando tornai, dissi preoccupato a mio padre cosa era successo, ma lui non prese sul serio le mie parole. Aveva un'infinita fiducia in Sherata. Quella notte non andai a dormire, ma decisi di aspettare il ritorno di Sherat. Mi tormentava una strana presagio. E allora lo vidi finalmente tornare ed entrare nella sua tenda. Senza pensare e esitare lo seguii. Sapevo che stavo commettendo sacrilegio. Sapevo che era severamente vietato spionare un mago, ma in quella occasione semplicemente non potevo resistere alla tentazione. Sempre era tardi, Sherat non si riposò subito. Prese la sua polvere magica e si sedette davanti a una ciotola dalla quale solitamente leggeva il passato, il presente e il futuro. Ero terrorizzato da ciò che vedevo. Sherat aveva evocato la morte dal regno delle tenebre. Mentre cantava una canzone che non avevo mai sentito prima, io fuggi preso dal terrore. Il resto della notte, visioni spaventose mi tormentarono terribilmente nel sonno, e non riuscivo a distinguere se si trattasse di incubi o di realtà. Speravo che il nuovo sole con i suoi raggi benefici eliminasse le mie oscure previsioni.
But unfortunately, the tragedy had only just begun. Basically on the same day, Sherat gave himself the name Demon Mask. He said that the Pale-Faced would remember and fear him. He said that the Pale-Faced had oppressed the Red people for too long, and that the time for uprising had come.
Mio padre era triste. Capì che Sherat, oltre al nome, aveva cambiato anche la sua anima, ma nonostante ciò non si opposse subito a lui.
At the same time, the Demon Mask was leaving the village more and more often. And later I found out that he used these departures to organize dirty trade with the Pale-Faced.
E che in tutta l'area incitava i guerrieri uruoni, che erano sparsi in varie tribù, a unirsi a lui, accendendo nei loro cuori la fiamma della ribellione. Poi, una notte,
Ahash.
un grido forte mi svegliò dal sonno. THSHI non era sul suo letto.
Father! Father, father!
Mi lanciai subito verso il bosco. Un terribile sospetto mi attraversò immediatamente la mente.
Father! Father! Demon Masked! Stop, Chimera! Manitou's will was fulfilled and Teshai joined his ancestors. I personally accompanied him on his last journey. No! That's not true! You killed him, you! Enough. Ah! People of the Huron, the Great Spirit has decided that the Shai should leave his brothers and go to the eternal hunting grounds, and that I, Demon Mask, become your new chief.
Whoa.
I promise to tear you out from the indifference in which you have lived until now, and I will lead you to victory against our enemies.
You can easily imagine the rest yourself, Zagor.
Yes. The Demon Mask brought you here simultaneously, inviting all the warriors whose alliance you secured.
That's right. Not long after we settled here, the first shipments of whiskey began to arrive. And the wizard was repeating that the weapons would arrive soon. Repeating rifles and revolvers, and lots of ammunition for the UP coming war against the Pale-Faced.
That crazy idea would only lead to the extermination of your people. 1,000 scalps. But Kamara, tell me, did the Demon Mask ever mention any names? Did he ever say who sells him drinks and weapons?
No, I'm sorry, I've never heard him mention anyone.
Maybe I can help you, friend? Zagor.
One day, with some brothers, I followed the shaman into the forest.
Dovremmo aiutarlo a trasportare al villaggio una nuova fornitura di acquavite. E allora sentii un nome.
Convey greetings from the Demon Masked to Brother Manning.
Manning, huh? Thank you, Great Bear, you gave me the final confirmation of which track I need to follow. That Manning has a weapons factory in Zanesville. Tomorrow I will go there and just punish that white outcast.
Il giorno dopo, al mattino presto, i due amici lasciano il villaggio di Huron e partono per un lungo viaggio verso la cittadina di Zanesville che si trova a sud-est.
But Zagor, why don't we cut through the forest instead of going around it? We would save a lot of time.
I know, Chico. But first I want to stop at Fort Taunton and inform Major Clint about everything that happened.
So I told myself that you don't expect any help from the army.
True, but it's worth a try. On the other hand, besides being a friend, Clint is also an honest man, and maybe I can convince him.
TJHA, my experienced nostrils smell trouble. Our relations with the army. But let one thing be clear right away. First we will eat something in the canteen. VRDE? And then we will talk to the Major.
Watch out, and can I at least know what is the reason for such a decision of yours?
You're asking. Well, in the best case, they'll just throw us out, and in the worst case, we'll end up in a cell on bread and water. And therefore it is better to fill our stomachs first, isn't it?
You are right, friend.
Dopo 2 giorni di cammino, con pochissimo riposo, Zagor e Chico arrivano finalmente alla fortificazione di Taunton.
I hope the cook of this garrison has prepared a decent lunch today. After such a hike, the last thing I need is some rare soup and canned meat.
Hey, you. Stop or I'll shoot. Where are you going? Show me your papers.
Papers, Tra, listen, friend. We don't have time to waste. We have to see Major Clint.
Nonsense. Don't move. If you take just one more single step, I'll fill you with lead. Your skin is white, but your clothes are Indian. I bet you're one of those renegades who have chosen to coexist with those red snouts.
I'm sorry, soldier, but I'm not in the mood for a discussion. We've come a long way to meet Major Clint.
And now you will continue with your hike to remove those ugly snouts of yours from here as soon as possible. We don't want vagrants in Fort Taunton.
1,000 scalps, I don't know what's stopping me from.
Hey, calm down, friend. It is necessary to have tact for solving such situations. Leave it to me and relax.
You're still here. It seems you really want to annoy me. All right, I'll count to 3 and then I'll kick you and throw you out 1, 2.
Come on, soldier. Let's solve this like civilized people. Here, I suggest we all go to the canteen for a beer and...
And 3, go to hell.
Aye!
I took care of Kepik, and now I'll take care of you.
By all the drums of Darkwood, it seems you will have to learn the hard way that that uniform doesn't give you the right to be arrogant. Ayak! You really deserve this.
Curse! What the hell is happening here?
You curse, I'll tear you to pieces.
Stop, soldier!
Didn't you hear the order? Stop.
I said enough!
Are you okay, Chico?
Curse Forbes got a severe lesson.
It's nothing. Just a simple blow.
Zagor, is it possible that your arrival here always has to mean some trouble? If I weren't so glad to see you after so long, I would have ordered you to be thrown into a cell immediately, honor's word.
Meme hospitality at Fort Taunton is not what it used to be. 1,000 scalps. Since when do friends greet each other with guns pointed at them? That soldier hit Chico for no reason.
What? That changes everything. I was convinced that you wanted to show your lack of sympathy for the United States Army. But considering that, Forbes, the soldier who attacked you is a real hothead. It's not hard for me to believe your versions of events. And I ask you and Chico to accept my sincere apologies.
No problem, Clint. Everything is already forgotten.
And as for Forbes, wake him up and put him in custody for a week.
At your command, sir. Come on, Forbes, you can consider yourself lucky that you got away with only a few bruises. Yes, and one day you will be able to tell your grandchildren that you fought with Zagor.
Segorom. But then I must inform the boss, and immediately.
It seems that late fear has grabbed him. Ha 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 ha.
What's wrong with you? You've gone silent?
Come, friends, the least I can do to make up for it is to invite you to dinner. I think my wife has prepared a delicious roast.
Karambayu karambita. I like to hear that.
But sniff, sniff, am I wrong or is something burnt here? Orderly, will you explain to me what the devil...
Sir, sir, the thing is that Mrs. Clint again forgot the roast, sir, but the fire was put out in time, sir, and the lady also got through without injuries, sir.
Sirs, Emma.
Don't shout like that, dear. And don't worry. I've already taken care of everything. The cook from the canteen immediately kindly brought me soldiers' food. Here it is, stew and cooked meat in gelatin.
Gulp or rather, thin soup and canned meat.
But Emma, always the same with you. Can't you be a little more careful today? We have guests and...
Guests. Oh, don't worry, I'll fix that right away. Time. Go to the cook immediately and tell him to give you 2 more portions.
All right, gentlemen.
Happy OGs for this, friends. You know, my wife is a little distracted on...
It doesn't matter, Clint.
Is it too late to accept that place in the cell on bread and water?
Don't talk nonsense. Trop on Joe.
Yosef. Rare soup and canned meat. I knew it would end up like this. Caramba, carambita!
So, Zagor, you still haven't told me the reason for this unexpected visit of yours.
It's about a serious reason, Clint. Very serious.
Fino a di allora.
Izulichak, Forbis. Frankly, you are not entitled to it, but I persuaded the cook to give me an extra portion.
Go to hell, you old fool. I think this is my farewell to the army. The boss will have to find another spy in the fort. But before I escape, I must find out if Zagor is here for what I think he is. Because the news from Darkwood leave no room for doubt. That damn savage really decided to trip us up.
Is it clear to you now, Clint? A real Indian war was about to break out in collaboration with a white rebel.
What you said is very serious, my friend.
Believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'm about to tell you. Namely, I have reason to believe that the scum who sold whiskey and weapons to the Hurons is a respected owner of a weapons factory from Zanesville.
M.R. Manning.
Plague.
For God's sake, Zagor, that's a very serious accusation.
In quel momento.
Oh, what happened?
Todes, he ran away. I don't understand what happened to him.
Alarm, the prisoner has escaped. Alarm!
Damn it, but it doesn't matter. I've heard enough.
Stop, Forbes, don't force us to open fire. Forbes, don't do stupid things. Stop!
Stop!
What the hell is happening now?
Soldier Forbes has escaped, sir. He knocked out the old priest and stole a horse.
But you mean to say he deserted? 100 demons. Go after him immediately, understood? Catch him alive and bring him, and I will immediately afterwards. So help me God, bring him before a military court.
1,000.
Pochi minuti dopo.
A deserter in Fort Tauntaun. This has never happened before. This is a shame for the entire garrison.
You know what, my dear Clint? Something makes me think that Forbes is not just an ordinary deserter, but that it was actually about a very dangerous opponent.
What do you mean, Zagor?
His escape coincides with my arrival at the fortress, and I don't believe it's a coincidence. The head of the organization has probably already found out about the death of his men in the forest, and warned his other associates to keep their eyes wide open, and to inform him of my movement.
MMOLM. You mean to say that Forbes was a spy in the United States Army? I couldn't believe it even if I wanted to.
I hope I'm wrong, Clint, but the facts speak otherwise.
Facts? What facts? I haven't seen any facts so far, Zagor. All I've heard are extremely serious accusations against a soldier of the United States, accusations that are not supported by any evidence. True, Forbes is a hothead and will be punished as he deserves, but it's a long way from that to the accusation that he is also a spy. And as for your suspicions about Manning, well, frankly, I would consider them ridiculous if the situation wasn't so tragic. Man, why would a wealthy and famous man like him get involved in such a swinery?
Do I need to remind you that war always means good business for speculators? Of course, he wouldn't earn much from those enraged Hurons, but he would make real deals with the army, Thanks to his connections in Fwashington, he would certainly supply weapons to all the garrisons in this area. And
Enough! I do not intend to listen to you anymore because I could forget our long-standing friendship. Zagor, although I do it with a heavy heart, please leave the fort immediately.
what?
And I advise you not to stick your nose into this story any further.
Save your breath, Clint. I came to you relying on your intelligence and sense of justice. But now I see that years of service and dealing with bureaucracy. However, I don't blame you for that. I will still be your friend. But don't ask me to give up the investigation. I will go to Zanesville, find evidence against Manning and hand him over to justice. I swear I will no longer allow anyone, regardless of whether it's an Indian or a white man, to disturb the peace in Darkwood, and I intend to keep my word at any cost.
If that's the case, then you and I have nothing more to say to each other. Zagor, goodbye.
Goodbye, Clint. I hope you will soon become the man I once knew again and not just be an ordinary. I see part of the mechanism in a military organization.
Nel frattempo,
Curse. They are following me.
There he is.
His horse is a regular rag. Faster, guys. We'll catch up with him soon.
Damn it, in a hurry, I took the most tired beast in the fortress. I won't be able to get rid of them. I must use cunning, or I'm finished.
Great. He fell into the trap himself. This gorge has no other exit.
He rode into this gorge. Be careful. Look, that cloud of dust. It's there. Damn it, only his horse is here. He must have hidden somewhere.
You will soon experience a surprise, my dear colleagues. You are convinced that I ended up in a trap like the last fool. But I brought you exactly to the place I wanted. I know these areas like the back of my hand. Goodbye, guys. And I knew very well about this rock here.
Quickly, Gallop. Let's get out of here. Look.
No!
Oh, what?
Ha ha ha. Those idiots got what they deserved. And I think this is my final departure from the army. Haha. I did this excellently. No one could have survived. Fortunately, a few horses were saved, so I won't have to continue on foot.
Damned scum! This will be your grave! Die, traitor!
Go to hell, worm. And may the devil personally escort you there. This damn guy pierced my shoulder. He decided to give me the last gift from the army. But the most important thing is that I am alive and free. The boss will reward me well, and then I will go to Mexico, where no one will ever find me again. Yayayesh. With these rested horses, it will take me less than a day to get to Zanesville. I'm not losing much blood, and the bullet came out when I get to town. I'll take care of the wound.
nel frattempo, Zagor e Chico avevano già lasciato la roccaforte.
Karambaya Karambita, my friend, I have never seen you so silent and thoughtful.
You are right, Chico. I should have already gotten used to clashing with corrupt politicians and their associates. But the discovery that friends like Major Clint can be drawn into that inhuman system awakens unseen rage and sorrow in me. Unfortunately, once again I discover that justice is not equal for all. A powerful man like Manning always finds influential friends, but he will also soon realize that it is not possible to bribe all people, because Zagor will soon be in his way.
I wish I could be as sure as you, my friend, but I honestly wonder what you and I can do alone against a powerful man like Manning, and who has certainly already been informed of our arrival.
It doesn't have to mean Trabo and Joe. Maybe the patrol that Clint sent has already caught that Forbes, and we will be able to count on the factor of surprise. Of course, it's just a matter of relative surprise. As the Major said, Manning has probably already found out about the failure of his plan with the Hurons, and has certainly sent people to find those gadgets who were in charge of delivering the last shipment of whiskey. And it didn't take them long to find out what happened, and to reach me. But I don't believe that Manning expects that I will leave the forest and head to Zanesville in order to attack him directly.
Let's hope so. This is a typical case in which the prey is much more dangerous than the hunter, so it could even win.
I see that your pessimism and your fear are still equal to your appetite, Terbonjo in general. Don't worry, we will not expose ourselves to unnecessary risks.
Ma, you always say that. But every new undertaking we embark on always turns out to be even crazier than the previous one. Hey, but so help me all the mustaches of my family, that's a military horse.
True, Chico, and the fact that we see him here doesn't portend well at all. Come on, let's peek into this gorge. By all the drums of Darkwood.
This is terrible. A real bloodshed.
Forbes, this is his work. He lured the patrol into the gorge, and then caused a landslide.
You scum!
Dopo essersi accertato che nessuno dei soldati era sopravvissuto.
We don't have time to bury these poor souls. Chico, come on. Go get the horse you saw, and we'll go after that dog Forbes. Manning will pay us for this too.
Hey, just a moment. Wait for me, Zagor. I can't catch this damned beast at all.
Culla notte, dopo aver portato entrambi i cavalli allo stremo, Forbes arriva vicino a Zanesville.
I arrived even sooner than I thought. The boss will be here soon. As soon as I send him the agreed signal, someone from his people is always on alert because of emergencies like this, so they will inform him.
Stetto davanti alla finestra, Forbes alza 3 volte la lanterna accesa, in modo che il suo segnale possa essere visto dalla vicina villa di lusso.
And now I will take care of my shoulder and patiently wait for the she-4 arrival.
Dopo aver pulito e fasciato la ferita al meglio delle sue possibilità, Forbes va a letto.
The boss will be satisfied with me. What's more, I will ask him for a special reward. Haha.
Pochi minuti dopo, un cavaliere lascia la villa e attraversa velocemente il breve tratto di strada che lo separa dalla casa in cui Forbes si è rifugiato.
Curse. This horse. He belongs to the army and he comes from Fort Taunton. Forbes, it's certainly about that damn fool.
Here he is. It must be him.
Forbes, you fool. What made you think of coming here? And in uniform, do you want the whole garrison on our necks?
Well, boss, you know very well that the army won't do a thing. And when I tell you why I came, you won't be so angry.
Forbes spiega brevemente al capo tutto ciò che è accaduto.
So, the news from Darkwood was true. Zagor stood in my way, and I thought it was just a stupid Indian legend.
Legends are usually about the dead. Boss, and thanks to me, you will have the opportunity to really make Zagor a legend. Do you understand what I mean?
Of course, but if he's so capable, it won't be easy to kill him.
Nonsense. Don't tell me you also believe he's immortal. Listen, I bet he's coming here now together with that little Mexican lackey of his. It will be enough to send 2 well-armed men to meet them, and your worries will be over. Yes, I will definitely send a welcoming committee. But there will be 5 of them, not 2. Don't forget that Zagor managed to take out 3 of my men in the forest, and even kill the demon mask. Do what you want. I've done my job. I've served you well, and now I expect a fair reward.
Don't worry, Forbes, you'll get it.
No.
Un momento dopo.
I couldn't leave you alive. Poor idiot. Because the army doesn't forgive spies and deserters. Sooner or later, they would have caught you and forced you to sing. In this way, you will disappear without a trace. No one but me will ever know where. To hell, Soldier Forbes disappeared. You are expected to take a nice trip to the boiler room in the villa. Fire will completely erase you from the face of the earth, and it will also help you get used to what awaits you in hell. As for the horse, I'll tell the people to burn the saddle and change the military brand. There's no need to kill this poor animal. No one can force it to speak. And now I have to take care of Zagor. I will send my best people to meet him, and he will have no escape.
Un'ora dopo, in un bosco vicino a Zanesville.
Oh, pio me. My back is falling apart. Zagor!
Just be brave. Fatso, a little more. And we're there. If I'm not mistaken, Zanesville is on the other side of that hill.
Yes, and the real trouble will start there. Caramba, yo carambita!
You're mistaken, Kepek. The real trouble for you has already begun.
So help me all the mustaches of my family.
Get off, Chico.
Mommy!
Curse!
They're trying to slither away from here like eels.
1,000 scalps.
Fin, K, CR.
You take care of the little one, the rest of you follow me. He claimed that tree, fire. All together.
Thunder, unhealthy winds start to blow here.
There he is!
Damnation. That is not a man, that is a demon.
Fly like a bird. Be damned.
Damn it, don't talk nonsense and aim a little better.
Contemporaneamente, Zagor continua a saltare con estrema velocità da un albero all'altro, disperando i briganti che continuano a sprecare proiettili invano. Contemporaneamente, uno dei briganti è alla ricerca di Chico.
Plague, where the hell did he disappear? Sooner or later, I will find you, damned barrel.
Caramba, by y carambita. I must urgently find a genius solution. In the absence of something better, I will settle for a simple old method that always works. And may God help me now, Doc.
I heard you. There's where you've sneaked off to. You won't escape me this time, you cursed one. To hell, this damn thing had to ep me right now.
Here's the moment I've been waiting for. Let's go. Wait. Just be brave. The pain will pass soon.
OHA.
Did you see? Now you don't feel anything anymore. And now I have to help Zagor. It's trained. The gunfire is no longer heard.
It makes no sense to waste lead like this anymore. I suggest we spread out a bit and shoot only when we really have something in our sights.
Okay, but let's not get too far away from each other. I don't like the idea of meeting that guy face to face alone.
That's exactly what I was hoping for. It would have been pure suicide to fight them while they were all together, but now I'll catch them all, and alive. Here's the first one.
Silenzioso come una pantera, lo spirito con l'ascella salta. E la sua preda non ha tempo nemmeno di urlare.
Considering that everyone is looking for me among the treetops, I will stay on the ground. I only hope that Chico managed to free himself from his pursuer.
There he is.
Did you hit him, Slime?
No, damn it, that thing up there was just a wild cat.
A shot! It was heard from that direction.
Ah! My back, who is choking! You scum! Ah!
Yes, it's me, man.
L'urlo dell'uomo messo fuori gioco da Zagor attrasse il suo compagno.
Curse. That damn person managed to take care of Slim, but he won't live long enough to brag about it. The boss will give me an extra reward for this. Goodbye, Zagor.
I think this guy wanted to use you as a target, Zagor, but I made him give up on that.
Ha ha ha. Thank you, Fatso.
Don't you know that good children are already asleep at this time? Come on, go to rest too.
What a relief to see you, Chico. I was afraid that the bastard they sent after you had found you.
TJAHWAHWA. The one who will stop old Chico hasn't been born yet. But since we're on the subject, I was worried about you too, friend.
So we have removed 4, but there is 1 more left.
Yes, and I feel sorry for you. You were really damn annoying, but if you thought you would get away with it, then you are complete idiots. Recommend your souls to God.
Lie down, Chico.
Ah!
He is dead.
We had no choice. It was him or us.
Anyway, the remaining 4 are still alive. Let's go back to them.
With pleasure.
Poco dopo, legando saldamente I banditi sopravvissuti.
Who sent you? Why did you attack us?
Mass, save your breath. You will not find out anything from us. And the fact that you survived our ambush will not help you. Your days are numbered.
We'll see about that. I'll hand you over to the sheriff from Zanesville, and maybe the view of the gallows will loosen your tongue.
Did you hear him, guys?
Ha! Sheriff. This one is really good.
But have they gone crazy? Why are they laughing like that?
I don't know, Trabon Joe, but you'll see that they'll be laughing a little less soon.
Mezz'ora dopo, un gruppo di cavalieri arriva a Zanesville. E passando per la strada principale, mentre I cittadini li osservano con timore e incredulità. Presto arrivano all'ufficio dello sceriffo.
Sheriff! Damn it, Sheriff! Something terrible has happened!
Hey, Che. What the devil? 1,000 billion demons. Jimmy, you damned fool. I hope you have a good reason for entering in such a way, because otherwise.
The reason is completely justified, Sheriff.
And who are you?
Only an honest citizen. Who wants to bring some not-so-honest citizens to justice?
What? And who are they? For God's sake.
You'll never guess, Sheriff. We're done for.
Bring them in, Chaco.
1,000 billion. It's not possible. I'm definitely dreaming.
Cyrus, things are going wrong here.
I am handing over these damned scoundrels to you, Sheriff. They tried to kill us.
Poor U.S.
What town? When? Just a moment. Let's try not to lose our presence of mind.
There is another one outside, but he was not as lucky as these, so he lost his head.
No, it's not possible. This is certainly a dream. No, it's a nightmare. I knew those guts I ate last night wouldn't agree with my stomach. 2,000 billion demons. It's true that man is telling the truth. Poor me. Poor me. I don't know how, Mr. Barrow. Please accept my apologies. It's certainly some unfortunate misunderstanding. What misunderstanding are you babbling about, you barrel of lard? These two attacked us and killed Brett like a dog. I know this, actually. Come on. Free us immediately and arrest these murderers, you fool. I immediately. Mr. Barrow immediately. Jimmy, did you hear? Immediately untie these gentlemen.
Hey, stop a moment. 1,000 scalps.
Why, yes, Sheriff.
Not a step further. In the name of the law, you are under arrest.
But how can you believe these robbers?
The robbers watch what you say. Stranger, these people you call robbers. The employees are Manning's a respected man, a rich man, and the mayor of this city. So, if I have to believe someone, I'd rather believe them than scum like you.
Caramba y carambita! This is unheard of. It is a matter of shameful injustice. A damned mistake. But this won't end like this. I will send a protest note to my embassy. I will force the government to intervene. I will launch an investigation.
Don't move. Where are you going, Kapik? You don't think you'll deceive us with that story of yours? Ha 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 ha.
Ah! Well, to tell the truth, that's exactly what I intended.
Ha ha ha.
1,000 scalps.
Don't move or I'll fill you with lead. This son of a bitch has disarmed us and our revolvers remained in the forest. It won't bother you if we use your arsenal, right, Sheriff? Of course not, Mr. Barrow. The weapons in this office are the property of the state, and therefore yours since you are honest citizens and taxpayers.
By all the drums of Darkwood, enough of this farce.
You are right, enough is enough. Sheriff, throw them in the cell, they will have a fair trial, and then they will be hanged. Considering that Mr. Manning is also the judge in this town, there is no doubt about it, haha.
So help me all the mustaches of my family, I will twist this rooster's neck.
Stop, Chico. For now, we can't do anything. If I understood correctly, Manning is the master of everything here, and we have fallen into a real snake pit.
Haha, I see you've understood everything perfectly, my friend. You can't do anything, not now, nor ever again. Let's go, guys. We've already lost too much time. Let's take the body of poor Brett to the Undertaker. Now we are sure that he will be avenged. Disarm these two and put them in the cell, Jimmy.
I immediately, Sheriff!
Un po' più tardi.
Scum vermin, let us out of here. You don't know who I am. I am Don Felipe Cayetano Lopez Ma.
Ma, you can freely stop, Terbonjo. You're wasting your breath.
Stop. But don't you understand that they'll hang us soon, like the most ordinary horse thieves?
Of course we'll try to avoid that in some way. But there's no point in wasting breath now. No one will ever help us in Zanesville.
Caramba, y carambita. But how can you remain calm in moments like this? I'm so nervous that even a royal feast wouldn't be able to lift my morale?
It's lunchtime, gentlemen. You're lucky, people. The sheriff's wife is the best cook in the city. And since she is also the president of the charitable association composed of women from Zanesville, she always prepares delicious delicacies to comfort at least a little the wretched scum who end up in prison. TJA, Tress. Sometimes I wish I could be a wretched scum. I always get only the most ordinary slop.
Excellent. Really outstanding. My congratulations to the cook.
But have you already eaten everything?
You know how it is. The wretched scum gets quite hungry from lying in prison. You can bring the same to my friend. And for dinner we would like roast duck, venison paprikash and...
Devil take me. I've never seen such a glutton.
I hope you won't be angry that I tested the food first, Zagor. Besides, I did it exclusively for you, namely, considering the hostile environment we are in, the food could be poisoned.
Thank you, Trebonjo, and I'm glad to see that your recent claim does not correspond to the truth.
Yes, I really have to admit that, contrary to what I thought, my morale has now significantly increased. And a nice nap will improve it further. That riding really tired me out?
You're right, Chico, I'll try to sleep a little. We have to be in shape if we want to get out of here.
Qualche ora dopo.
As usual, this barrel of a room sleeps like it's sloggered. Wake up, shame of a sheriff. I what? How? 1,000 billion demons.
Chico, wake up. Something is happening. And whatever it's about, I don't expect anything good.
Oh, MR. Barrow. Sorry, I didn't know it was you. Jimmy went to get dinner for the prisoners and I was just thinking about something. Okay, cut the story short. I came for those 2 dogs you're keeping in the cell. Judge Manning wants to see them. Please. But honestly, I shouldn't let them out without an order. I am responsible for them and... What? Listen to me, you damned ass. When the judge orders something, then you have to obey him without question. Clear? Ooh, you see completely. MR Barrow. I'm gonna get them immediately. Mr. Barrow, you don't need to get excited, I just said that.
Okay.
Out, the judge wants to see you.
What?
Caramba y carambita. This late? For God's sake, we're waiting for dinner.
Silence. In Zanesville, the first decide what is okay and what is not. Get out and don't make me repeat myself.
I'm afraid things are going wrong, Chico. It seems to me that the judge wants to skip the trial and administer justice in a summary procedure. Be ready.
Don't worry, Zagor. I wouldn't want to be hanged on an empty stomach.
Here are the prisoners. Mr. Barrow. All right, Sheriff, you have completed your task. And now I have to do mine? But Mr. Barrow, I don't understand. Okay, guys, come get them. Put them in the car and keep them in your sights. They are as dangerous as poisonous snakes. Don't be afraid, fatty. We don't have a lynching in mind. The judge really wants to talk to those 2. I just took certain precautionary measures to prevent a possible attempt to escape. If you ask me, I would have cooed them down by now without too much thinking.
Poco dopo, l'auto in cui si trovano Zagor e Chico si dirige verso la villa di Manning. Metà ora dopo.
Carmamba y caramari. What a blow.
Oh, my head.
But where the hell are we?
You are in my house, gentlemen. I am Arthur Manning.
So you are the master of Zanesville, the man who bribed the entire city.
Silence, you will speak only when asked. I remind you that I am both the mayor and the judge here.
Mayor, judges. Really unusual names for a robber.
Shut up, I won't let you.
Ma Manning non fa in tempo a finire la sua frase perché proprio in quel momento si apre una porta su cui appare un giovane in carrozzina.
Sorry, Dad.
James, what are you doing here? You know I'm very worried.
So help me all the moustaches of my family, I have never in my life seen anyone so pale.
Il giovane si ferma per qualche istante davanti a Zagor e lo osserva intentamente. E poi si avvicina al vecchio Manning.
Sorry, but I wanted to see the faces of the mercenaries who came to kill you.
Mercenaries. Kill. What devil is this young man talking about?
No one has ever dared to call Felipiqueano Lopez Martinez a mercenary.
You are trying to get away in vain. My son James found out about the conspiracy and your plan and warned me in time.
What? A conspiracy?
I don't understand anything here. Caramba, you carambata.
Come on, son, go. You should have been in bed by now. You know you shouldn't tire yourself.
But what is happening here? Maybe I'm hallucinating nonsense because of hunger.
No, Chico, it's not about hallucinations. It's all true. although I don't understand what all this means now.
Dopo aver accompagnato il figlio, Manning torna da Zagor e Chico.
And now let's not waste any more time. I want to know who is sending you.
Who is sending us? Well, this is really a crazy house. There is no other explanation.
I know that the other weapons manufacturers have joined forces against me so that they can get the contract with the government in the event of a new war with the Indians. But I never thought in my wildest dreams that they would go so far as to hire 2 robbers to remove me.
By all the mustaches of my family, we will not allow you to insult us anymore?
Be still, Kepik.
Gulp.
And didn't it occur to you to imitate your friend Clear?
We have enough lead for both of you.
Enough is enough. If you want to kill us, you can do it without this stupid comedy.
Kill, of course I will do it, but first I want to know which bastard wants me dead. Who of my competitors has gone so far?
1,000 scalps. This one doesn't give up on the story of the hired killers. And the strangest thing of all is that I could swear he's sincere.
So will you speak up once, or do I have to resort to force?
It is in vain to continue this meaningless conversation. Our fate is sealed anyway, and therefore I must try to do something before it's too late.
You damned.
Go to sleep, friend. You see, I've already turned off the light.
Finn, damn.
Didn't you hear me? To bed. I said. I'm sorry, hombre, but I asked for this. Caramba y carambita.
Il pesante candelabro che Zagor aveva già parzialmente sbarbato cade a terra colpito da un proiettile sparato da Berro. E poco dopo il fuoco comincia a diffondersi. Contemporaneamente, gli spari attraggono altri uomini di Manning. Ma è troppo tardi.
Manning, what's wrong?
Heart, help me.
Manning.
Oh.
He's dead. His heart couldn't take it.
Zagor, everything here will burn. We are trapped.
Try to grab that revolver, Chico, and throw it to me.
Here, immediately.
Proteggendosi con una sedia, Chico comincia ad avvicinarsi al revolver. E riuscendo a prenderlo. E lanciare all'amico.
Here, Zagor, but I'm afraid it won't help. This time we really have no hope.
Shut up, Fatso, and shoot instead.
They have no way out.
Yes, soon he won't be able to breathe anymore. So he'll have to come out.
Chaos, I'm out of bullets. Zagor, Chaos.
And me, Chico.
Well, cough. We can choose. Will we die from suffocation? A bullet? Or will we burn alive?
I already told you to save your breath. Fatso, follow me.
What the devil are they doing? You can't see anything from this smoke.
They're fleeing through the window. Quick, let's go to the courtyard.
I'm coming.
Come on, let's run away from here.
Ouch.
You won't get anywhere. Fire, guys. Punch these damn dogs.
Damn. Madre de Dios? It's over. I'm gonna miss myself. So come.
No, Chico, look.
But these horsemen, they are soldiers. And that is...
Major Clint. God only knows where he is here, but the most important thing is that he arrived on time. We are a little smoked, but we are still alive, Clint.
Zagor! Chico, are you okay? Thank God I would never forgive myself if something happened to you.
Sorry to bother you, but... I think it's not very smart to stay here.
You are right, Chico. Let's get away from here before everything collapses.
Nello stesso istante arrivano anche le auto dei vigili del fuoco locali.
Just to manage to put out the fire before it spreads to the factory. If the fire reaches the ammunition warehouse, there will be a terrifying explosion. Just a moment, 1,000 scalps. Manning's son is still inside, and he is paralyzed.
Zagor! No, stop! You can't do anything for him!
Caramba, y carambita? Have you gone crazy?
Hey, stop! Where are you going to hell?
Senza curarsi delle chiamate, Zagor entra nella casa in fiamme.
James's room is probably on the ground floor, but this house is huge. However, I must find him, although I know it will be a desperate undertaking.
It's in vain! We won't be able to put out the fire! It has already spread too much!
We must do our best to prevent it from reaching the factory.
And that madman is still inside! So much the worse for him!
Thunder, either I will soon find James Manning, or I will remain trapped in this bonfire myself. This is the last room. I can't see anything.
Poi, il fumo si dissipa leggermente per un istante e Zagor nota.
1,000 scalps. It's too late, poor young man, what a horrible death. I can't do anything more for him. I must leave here immediately because otherwise I will suffer the same fate.
Look! The factory roof is on fire!
We're out of water. It's over.
Run! Let's run! Hell will break loose here soon!
The firefighters are giving up. It's impossible to contain the fire.
And Zagor is still inside.
This way is blocked, 1,000 scalp work. This one. I only have a few seconds left. By all the drums of Darkwood, this is my only chance. I must not miss it. Let's go. UFF. This time I was really afraid I wouldn't make it.
Let's run, Chico! The explosion will be terrible!
But Zagor, I can't leave him. There he is. He made it.
Run, run!
Be fast. Drag him out of there.
So help me all the mustaches of my family, is it?
Don't worry, he just fainted from the shock wave of the explosion.
Zagor, my friend, I was really scared.
Ah. 1,000 scalps. Hell, this was a real hell.
And the young man, did you manage to find him?
Yes. But I arrived too late. James Manning died in the fire. What a horrible end. Poor young man.
Poco dopo, un incendio distrugge completamente sia la villa che la fabbrica.
A really miserable end for Manning and his empire.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'll have to sweat like hell to explain all this to Swedgington.
Anyway, Clint, it seems to me that there's a lot we'll have to talk about, right?
Yes, it's true. But first, we all need a rest. And tomorrow you will be my guests for breakfast.
Caramba, y carambita. I love hearing that.
Un'ora dopo, nell'unico hotel di Zanesville.
What's wrong, Zagor? I see you're worried, but I don't understand why. Now it's finally all over.
Morrow, Yamaron. I know Trop Bonjo, but still, I'm not at peace. There are some things I just can't understand. For example, why did Manning make up that story about competitors and paid killers? Besides, he could have killed us without any question.
Well, you know that all those powerful and evil rich people are always a little crazy. If I were in your play, I wouldn't pay too much attention to his words.
Maybe you're right, Chico, but the fact is that I haven't felt the usual relief that I always feel when the adventure ends happily.
Nonsense. It's just from fatigue. You'll see that everything will be fine when you get a good night's sleep.
All right, Tiram Anjo, sweet dreams.
Ma il sogno di Zagor non è tranquillo. Orridi incubi pieni di immagini delle recenti avventure lo tormentano per tutta la notte. Tuttavia, il giorno seguente al mattino il sole sembra aver dissipato la nebbia angosciante dei ricordi. Così Zagor e Chico vanno tranquillamente al saloon dove il maggiore Clint aveva convocato il loro incontro.
But those two, they are them.
Hey, Zagor, look who's there.
Our friend, the sheriff. Hello, Sheriff. Did you sleep well?
Yes, and you, I can't describe how happy I am to see you alive and well. I suppose, that you are a little angry at me. This, please forgive me. I had no other choice.
No, Sheriff. You are the one who needs to forgive me.
Beg your pardon, but I don't understand. You did nothing.
Oh, you don't have to forgive me for what I did. Already for what I will do now.
1,000 demons.
Are you all right, Sheriff?
Quiet, you imbecile, not another word, or I'll arrest you.
For God's sake, Zagor, you really can't keep still for 5 minutes.
PFF. That caricature of a sheriff deserved a good lesson.
Oh, speaking of which, his troubles are not over yet. I've already sent a telegram to Washington with a request that the government immediately send its representative here. The sheriff will be dismissed and will be lucky if he doesn't end up in one of his cells. His duty will be taken over by a federal marshal, at least until the dust settles, so that new elections can be held. But enough talk, let's order breakfast, people.
Dopo un abbondante pasto.
I think I owe you an explanation, friends, and primarily an apology. I realized too late how true your words were, Zagor. I realized too late how much I had changed in recent years, and unfortunately a tragedy had to happen for me to finally wake up. When I saw my soldiers killed by Forbes in that gorge, I suddenly realized what bureaucracy and strict adherence to the rules had led me to. And that I am no longer a man, but only a soldier, as you yourself said, my friend. That's why, without seeking instructions from my superiors, I decided to rush to help. I know that it will cost me punishment from Washington and perhaps the loss of rank. But believe me, I don't care at all. The only thing that matters to me is that I arrived in time to save Chico and you.
Thank you, Clinta.
No, I must thank you for not being angry with me, and I am honored to be able to shake your hand again.
Il giorno dopo, al mattino presto, i due amici lasciano Zanesville che ora è finalmente libera dal martello di Manning. E dopo una fatica camminata, interrotta solo dalle frequenti pause di Chico per rinfocarsi, finalmente arrivano vicino alla foresta di Darkwood.
Just bravely. Trambonjo. We're home.
E così, la vita di Zagor e Chico torna lentamente nella routine stabilita. Finiscono finalmente di riparare il tetto della loro capanna. E poi si dedicano a di altre attività. Uno a caccia. E gli altri pescano nelle acque della palude. Ma, purtroppo, la pace è solo un'illusione. Sono passate molte settimane dalla fine dell'avventura, ma i sogni di Zagor sono ancora pieni di incubi.
No.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Haha.
No, go away. No.
Haha.
No, enough.
I heart help me.
No, why are you torturing me? Where did I go wrong? Leave me alone, damned shadows.
Caramba, ya carambita, what is this behavior?
What? Chico, 1,000 scalps, forgive me. Terbernanjo, please. I don't know what grabbed me. I had a terrible nightmare. I thought you were one of those evil phantoms that were tormenting me in my sleep.
Then you can freely say that you just gave a plum on the eye to a phantom. Caramba, you carambita. You've been tossing and shouting in your sleep for an hour? I just wanted to wake you up and look what I got.
You are right, Chico, and once again I apologize. But I really was beside myself. But what are you doing now?
And what do you think? Well, I'm looking for a cure. Of course. Here it is. This stick was supposed to be my breakfast tomorrow. But now it will serve therapeutic purposes in general. Now I finally understand what they mean when they say that someone's eyes are hungry than the stomach.
Haha.
But will you finally explain to me what the hell is going on? This has been repeating for weeks. And you don't stop with your complaints.
Yes. Since that event in Zanesville, I constantly have the same nightmares. I see a demonic mask manning James, scenes from that recent adventure of ours, but it's like something is always escaping me. I don't believe in warning dreams, but this time I have a feeling that some warning is hidden in those nightmares.
But what warning? Well, we solved everything in Zanesville. Nothing was left unsolved.
I know, Chico, but as I told you that night, there are still a lot of questions in my head that need an answer. I have a feeling like I made a mistake somewhere, like I failed to see the true truth. Besides, tonight the nightmares were even more terrifying than usual. I felt like I could hear the despair of Manning's heart as loudly as someone beating a drum.
But that really was a drum.
What?
Yes. Listen, it will start again.
You're right, Trepanano. That's why everything seems so real to me. It's a message for Zagor.
Kamar, chief of the Hurons, Tudum asks for help from the spirit with the axe. Kamar calls Zagor.
I must go, Chico, and immediately, despite all my skepticism. It seems that there is a connection between my dreams and this sudden call for help. And I'm afraid that a new great danger threatens peace in Darkwood. You stay here and keep watch, Chico. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Be careful, Zagor, please. By all the mustaches of my family, I don't like this whole story either. I constantly have in my head that promise of the demonic mask, that it will return and that his revenge will be terrifying. But unfortunately, Zagor doesn't believe in ghosts.
Con il cuore pieno di ansia, Zagor avanza rapidamente nella notte silenziosa.
If Kamar is calling me, that means something very serious has happened in the Huron village. But what? Perhaps a rebellion of former followers of the demon mask. No, I don't believe after his disappearance, no one would dare to rise against Zagor.
I will return. The world will tremble under the footsteps of the demon Max.
Unless... Nonsense, that madman is dead, and no one can bring him back to life. Not even the most powerful wizard in the world.
Nel frattempo, nella capanna.
I knew it. Now I'm so excited that I can't fall asleep anymore. And if I don't sleep my usual 12 hours, the next day I'm all broken. I remember, I could eat something. Yes, that could calm me down. But the pantry is empty. Tomorrow Zagor and I were supposed to go for supplies. Hey, just a moment. Well, yes, it's a real shame to waste this last stick. Now that the eye has had its fill, let the stomach enjoy it a little. Here, and somewhere I should also have some oil and tomato sauce. Yes, it's here. This will be a delicious meal. And now I light a fire. But where did the stick disappear? Caramba, you carambita. I'm sure I left it here. Maybe he fell. No, he isn't here either. So help me all the mustaches of my family. This is a real mystery. A bottle of oil, and it's gone. Calm down, Chico. The key is to remain calm. I am sure that there is a perfectly logical and rational explanation for what is happening. So, let's reconstruct the course of events. I left the steak on the table, took 2 bottles, and then... Gulp! The other bottle. It's gone too. When I think about it, I'm not so sure anymore that there is a logical and rational explanation. Of course, it takes a lot more than this to scare Felipe Cayano Lopez Martinez y Gonzalez, but not much more. Gulp! Well, I think that now I really am scared. Mama Pum, phantoms, ghosts. The cabin is cursed. Call an exorcist. I hear Satan's hellish laugh. But just a moment, truth be told, this laugh doesn't sound so hellish to me at all. HTT, when I think about it, it seems quite familiar. Drunky Duck? Crazy Postman?
It was worth going for this night walk just to see your scared face.
Damned. Now you'll lose your desire to laugh.
Stop! Let's keep a safe distance.
Ah! Caramba y carambita? What devil is that now?
Do you like it? This is a little toy I invented, and I did it thinking of you. Are you flattered? I knew it would come in handy sooner or later. When I arrived here, I saw that you were Sem, and that as usual, you were preparing something to eat, so I thought it was a good moment to play a joke on you. It was completely successful, wasn't it? But now, after the pleasure, comes the job. I didn't come here just to make your hair stand on end. But how would I give you this urgent message for Zagor from Major Clint from Fort Taunton? And since there is no real recipient, I will deliver it to you.
Urgent message, you say? Strange. Tonight Kamar called Zagor, and now Clint is calling. It can't be a coincidence.
Well, I've done my job, and now I hope you're not angry about my little joke and that you'll offer this old tired postman a drink.
Of course, my dear drunkie. You don't think I'm so impolite as to deny a sip of whiskey to a dear friend? Come in, sit down, I'll serve you right away.
Thank you, my old frozen bones will really benefit from some whiskey.
I imagine, for a moment, I believed that things really disappeared mysteriously. I really looked like a fool. But fortunately, this bottle of top-quality whiskey hasn't disappeared. It's 8 years old, and I'm really interested in your opinion. Here, I'll fill your glass to the top. Hey, what's wrong with you? You won't drink. A moment ago, you were so thirsty.
Oh yes, of course. Thank you, Chico. It's really excellent. But I'm sure the one in the other bottle is even better. You won't mind if I take a little bit of it too, will you? Like this! GL glue! GL glue! Yes, I was right! This one is really better! GL glue! Drink some too, friend! Cheers with old drunkie!
Ouch!
A P.S. I'm so clumsy! Really sorry, dear Chico. Luckily, I have the medicine you need here.
My eye!
Here it is! I was gonna bake it on the grill, but I will gladly give it up for the benefit of my friend.
È perfetto per una botta nell'occhio. Certo, vedo che a te ne servirebbero 2, ma puoi sempre tenerlo un po' su uno e un po' sull'altro.
I think it's best if I don't bother you anymore. You know how they say, Every guest is enough for 3 days. Ha ha ha!
Come back, you damned. I'll break all those old bones of yours. One by one, I'll smash you.
Ha ha ha!
Stop. You won't get away so easily. I'll knock the desire for those wicked jokes out of your head.
Hi, I'm sorry, Chico, but duty calls. I have to deliver a telegram. Yes, a telegram to China, or to some other similar distant place. I think it's smarter for me not to appear in these parts for at least the next 6 months.
And no, it won't end like this. By no means will it. Caramba y carambita, I know which way that annoying person always goes, and if I hurry, I will manage to overtake him. And until then, I will already figure out how to best avenge him. What punishment could be appropriate for that damned postman?
Ma presto Chico è costretto a fermarsi nella sua vendetta. Infatti, improvvisamente appare davanti a lui nella foresta una strana luce.
What the devil could this be now? The camp of a lonely hunter. No, I don't believe that's what it's about at this time, Ma. It's probably some new dirty trick of that drunkard. But if he thinks he'll manage to fool me again, he's very wrong. Obviously, he has no idea who he's dealing with. Oh! Caramba y carambita?
Ha ha ha! Ha ha!
Help? So help me all the mustaches of my family. This is a specter. A nightmare? The demonic mask has returned from the kingdom of darkness. Save yourselves if you can.
Ha ha ha!
I don't know if I can, but I will try to save myself. Help!
Chico again? That fatso really can't take a joke? Come on, friend, you're not still angry at old Drunky, are you?
Quick, let's run. Take me as far away from here as possible.
But no, wait, what the devil?
Quick, Drunky Duck, unfurl the sails. Row, pedal, push. We must escape from here as soon as possible.
Run away! But why? May one know what devil has grabbed you, Mexican?
So help me all the mustaches of my family. There's a specter there, a demon who has returned it from hell.
A ghost, you say? Are you sure everything is okay with you, Chico? Maybe I hit you harder than I thought.
But it was there. It was there. I'm sure of it. The specter of a demonic mask. It was shining in the dark and following me with a frightening laugh.
There's really no one there, Chico. And if you want to hear my opinion, you're not all there under your scalp.
The boards in my head are not your concern. You old fool, obviously. A person can't even say that he saw a ghost without being declared crazy.
Well, I only know that I'm tired and I don't want to play with you anymore. My advice is to go home and get a good night's sleep.
Goodbye, Chico. And if you come across your ghost again, greet it in my name.
Go to hell. But I'm sure I saw it. It's impossible that I dreamed it. What if those Zagor's nightmares affected me? Maybe I really imagined everything? Although I must admit that hallucination was really impressively real. Anyway, the smartest thing for me is to go back to the hut, barricade it, and try to fall asleep as Drunky Duck bade me. 2 black eyes and 1 ghost are enough for me tonight.
2 giorni dopo, all'alba, Zagor arriva finalmente vicino al villaggio degli urbani di Camaro, situato sulla ripida costa di Shenandoah.
1,000 scalps, I know it's stupid, but I feel a certain chill returning here. Not even 3 months have passed since, in this same village, Chico and I were tied to a torture post.
Wow, Brother Zagor, mighty soul with an axe. We eagerly awaited your arrival.
Big Bear, I'm glad to see you. But I'm sure that the sound of the drum did not at all signal an invitation to a pleasant gathering.
You are right, friend. Something very serious has happened. But come, Kamar will tell you everything. He's waiting for you in his tent.
Zagor, I feel much better now that I know you're here. Come in and sit down. I'll tell mine to bring you something to eat right away.
Never mind that I'm not hungry. Tell me the reason for your call right away.
Yes, you are right. It's better if I tell you everything right away, without hesitation. Basically, the demon Max has returned from the kingdom of the dead.
What 1,000 scalps, Kamare, have you gone crazy?
I am not, friend Zagor, and I know it may seem incredible, but the truth is, it all happened 3 nights ago.
Il cielo infuriava. La natura sembrava voler mostrare a noi piccoli uomini tutta la sua forza. E io non riuscivo assolutamente ad addormentarmi. Nei miei pensieri continuavano ad arrivare oscure presagi. E poi mi sembrò di sentire una voce da Shenangor. Tornerò. Mi fermai per sentire qualcosa di più, ma l'unica cosa che raggiungeva le mie orecchie era solo un forte tuono.
The demon mask has returned.
Mi ristesi e cercai di addormentarmi, quando... Mi vergogno terribile a dire cosa accadde poi. La paura aveva preso il controllo del mio cuore e non riuscivo nemmeno a muovermi. Immobile e impotente guardai quella visione angosciante.
Don't tremble, dog. For now, I will leave you alive. Your end is already known, but I will decide when it will happen. I give you time to announce to the red people that the great wizard, the demon mask, has returned.
In quel momento riuscì finalmente a scuotermi. Mi girai per prendere la mia tomahawk.
Ha ha ha.
Ma quando lo volevo attaccare, la maschera demoniaca era già svanita.
I consulted with the Great Bear, so we decided to call you, and in the message we deliberately didn't mention what actually happened. But it was all in vain. The next evening, the demon mask returned and all the warriors saw him.
Apparve come per magia, all'ingresso del villaggio. Era avvolto da una luce intensa.
Brothers Hiran, your shaman has returned. Follow me and I will lead you to victory against the palefaces. And this time nothing will be able to stop us because the forces of darkness ride shoulder to shoulder with me.
Come era prevedibile, quell'allarmante arrivo ha riacceso la sete di guerra negli Uroni.
His power is great. He speaks the truth. The demon maxed. Let's go with him. Do you remember his prophecy? He said he would return, and that the world would tremble under his footsteps.
Tutti i miei tentativi di fermare i ribelli sono stati vani. Nemmeno ricordando il tuo nome e la tua vittoria sul mago sono riuscito a convincerli a restare. Un gruppo dei più guerrieri ha lasciato immediatamente il villaggio.
Others left yesterday, and there are still those who intend to join them. Besides, I know that the demon mask is gathering warriors from neighboring tribes just like before. It seems that all our efforts to preserve peace were in vain, Zagor.
The situation is really serious. There is no doubt about it. But there is one thing I must tell you above all. Kamare ghosts don't exist.
Wah, but I saw him. It was him.
Nonsensus, you saw a vague figure that could have been anyone. Why immediately create supernatural assumptions when there is a much simpler explanation? Anyone who knew about recent events could pretend to be the demon mask and act a specter. Everyone knows that red people are very often victims of the most ordinary superstition. You heard him speak, Kamare. Was that really the voice of the demonic mask?
I don't know, and when I think about it, I can't really say that I'm completely sure of it.
Of course, and that's because it wasn't him. The only logical explanation is that some hothead decided to use that story for his own dirty purposes. Things are now quite different. The demon mask had a powerful organization behind it that could really pose a danger, but you know well that it doesn't exist today.
True, but...
Without but, the group of fools who went with that imposter is doomed. and I will only go after that damned man who took on the appearance of the demonic mask to save numerous lives. But let it be clear to you that I don't want to hear a single word about ghosts anymore. We have no time to waste. I must stop him before the army gets involved. Then the situation would go completely wrong.
And I will go with you, powerful Zagor EN.
No, Kamara, your place is here. Convey Zagor's words to your people and warn them that my punishment for those who disturb the peace will be terrifying.
Con il cuore pieno di furia, il padrone di Darkwood abbandona di fretta il villaggio.
Unfortunately, it is now clear to me that my dark suspicions were completely justified. But on the other hand, it's better that way. Now at least I know that I have to fight against a man and not against incorporeal nightmares. And woe to him when I find him. He will learn what the wrath of the spirit with an axe means.
Dopo un po', completamente esausto, Zagor arriva finalmente al nascondiglio nella palude.
1,000 scalps, I'm tired as a dog. First I have to eat something, and then I'll take a little nap to recover my strength.
Ma lì lo aspetta una sorpresa. La porta è sbarcata con i mobili.
But what the devil happened here? Chico, hey Trombonjo. Can you hear me, Chico?
Who goes there? Say the password.
Don't talk nonsense. Chico, let me in. 1,000 scalps, I really am not in the mood for jokes today.
The voice sounds like yours, but who guarantees me that you are really Zagor?
By all the drums of Darkwood. If you don't clear the passage in 10 seconds, I'll prove it to you with kicks in the butt.
Yes, I think this is really my friend. Only he shouts like this. Okay, I'll let you in now.
Poco dopo.
May I know what has befallen you? By all the drums of Darkwood,
I barricaded myself in there after you left, and it was time for you to finally come back. Caramba e carambetta? I've been feeding on only twice-baked bread and biscuits for almost 4 days, and they were slowly starting to run out.
But what are you saying? Have you gone crazy?
Calm down, friend. Everything will be clear to you when you hear who I saw. The specter of the demonic marks.
Ico racconta in breve a Zagor il suo spaventoso incontro notturno.
In the end, returning here, I tried to convince myself that it was a simple hallucination, but I didn't succeed, and therefore I couldn't fall asleep. Do you understand now? I turned into my own shadow.
Under normal conditions, I would say all sorts of things to you because of your stupid fear, but after what I found out from Kamara, I completely understand you.
E così, Zagor in breve spiega al suo amico gli ultimi eventi.
Gold poop! But then it really was a ghost. I wasn't mistaken.
Damn it. Ghosts don't exist. It's just a damn person who wants to use the image of a demonic max for his dirty purposes.
But it was glowing. It was surrounded by some ghostly light.
And that detail is quite easy to explain. Namely, I remember hearing about some special varnishes based on phosphorus. And when you coat any object with it, it starts to glow. Probably our self-proclaimed wizard used them. Meme, both you and I are too hungry and too tired to think seriously, my belly. Therefore, I suggest that we first put something more nutritious than twice-baked bread under our teeth, and then we will afford a few hours of sleep.
Caramba y carambata. I haven't heard a smart proposal like this in a long time.
Pochi minuti dopo, un infelice fagiano finisce nel menù di due amici che, dopo aver soddisfatto velocemente la fame, si mettono subito a letto e già esausti in pochi istanti affondano nel sonno. Tardo pomeriggio, Zagor si sveglia per primo.
I already feel much better. Wake up, Fatso, you've slept enough.
H.A. Enough. Honestly, my plan was to sleep somewhere between 16 and 18 hours. Karamabata.
Get up, lazy bones. We must leave immediately to hunt for the demon mask. If the situation goes wrong, I don't believe I will be able to persuade Major Clint, nor anyone else to help me prevent the conflict.
Clint. How stupid I am. I forgot the most important thing. Just before the phantom appeared to me, or rather whatever, Drunky Duck was here and left me this letter that the Major sent you.
Yes, Clint is sending it from Fort Taunton and writes, Dear Zagor, I am writing to inform you that something very strange happened last week, namely, the Manning Arms factory has been partially rebuilt and has reopened its doors in record time.
What? By all the mustaches of my family.
Quietly, here's what it says next. But the most disturbing thing is that no one knows who the new boss is. It is only known that engineers and workers have received substantial capital to rebuild production. And among the people, the rumor is that the owner is none other than the phantom of Old Manning.
No, caramba y carambita. One phantom is okay, but two is already too much.
Of course, I know it's nonsense, but I thought I should introduce you to everything. Your friend Clint. By all the drums of Darkwood, it's hard not to connect the return of the demon mask and the reopening of the factory.
Yes, but who could be behind all of this? Both the real sorcerer and Manning are dead, and I think the only heir to the latter was his son, but he also died in a fire, and therefore...
What did you say?
Hey, what's wrong with you? I only said that the demon mask and Manning are dead.
No, later.
Well, I mentioned that Manning's son James also died in the fire, do you remember? But what's wrong, friend? Is everything okay?
Of course everything is okay. It's just that your words awaken some memories. Yes, now I finally remember everything, even the detail that I missed and which is responsible for all my nightmares. Yes, now I know who the new wizard demon mask is and the new owner of the factory, and I know what a terrible mistake I made. That's why Old Manning told us that senseless story about paid assassins. Because he was convinced it was true. Of course he was a scoundrel, but he knew nothing about the Huron wizard and the trade with the Indians.
What? But what are you saying? You're probably still too tired and can't think clearly about everything.
No, Chico. I feel perfect. Do you remember when I ran into Manning's villa to save James?
Of course. How could I forget?
Dentro faceva un caldo da morire. E a causa del fumo mi si riempirono velocemente gli occhi di lacrime. E quando ho visto il corpo bruciare nel carro di James, non ho dubitato un istante che non fosse lui.
But something was strange, one detail that my brain didn't rest interred at that moment, and that has finally come back to me.
Caramba you carambai. Will you tell me what it is about, damn it?
I will, Chico, namely, it's about...
Ma Zagor non riesce a finire la sua frase perché proprio in quel momento una lancia si conficca nel terreno davanti, alla capanna accompagnata da una voce agghiacciante.
Beware, Zagor Nayu! The demon max has returned to kill you!
So help me, all the mustaches of my family!
Thunder, I didn't expect him so fast, but at least he spared me the hunt.
Your time has come, Zagor. I have traveled a long way from the Kingdom of Darkness to face you again, and this time you will die.
You speak in a snake's tongue, you wretch. You are not a demonic mask, but only a liar and a fraud.
Dopo la feroce risposta di Zagor seguono alcuni momenti di completo silenzio. E poi risuona di nuovo quella stessa agghiacciante risata.
Ha 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 ha. Attack, Huron warriors.
Fen curse choke.
Liquidate the enemies of the Red People.
Woo! Avanti. Non fermatevi. Uccideteli.
Ah! Zagor EN!
Osh.
UFF. Thank you, friend. Watch out!
Schivando al momento giusto, Zagor afferrò la mano del guerriero che aveva lanciato il giavellotto. Lo strappa dal cavallo.
Wow!
E lo getta come un sacco di patate. Dopo di cui questo termina perfettamente preciso sotto gli zoccoli dei cavalli di due altri uroni.
Wow,
Ah!
By all the mustaches of my family, we won't succeed. There are too many of them.
Save your breath and fight, Chico.
Ah!
Pale-faced dog.
1,000 scalps.
Caramba y carambita. I just had to run out of bullets. Well, the only thing left for me is to do this.
Damn them. The two of them will defeat all my warriors. I will have to postpone my revenge once again.
Whoa, look. The demon mask is fleeing. Our chief is leaving us. Let's run away from here, or the wrath of the spirit with the axe will destroy us all.
They are leaving. So help me all the mustaches of my family. This time I already thought we wouldn't get out alive.
You stay here, Chico, and I'll go after the demon mask.
Lee, what? You've gone crazy. We got out by a miracle. And you all to hell. You're not listening to me at all.
You made a terrible mistake coming here tonight. Now that I have his trail, I won't stop chasing him until I catch him.
Stupid savages. They are not able to defeat two men. I hate them. I hate the Indians as much as the whites. And as long as Zagor is alive, I will not be able to realize my dream of a war that will destroy them all. I should have waited and planned the attack more intelligently. But the thirst for revenge clouded my mind. I thought I would easily defeat him, but now I realize that all those legends about Zagor are true. That man is incredibly capable. I must return to Zanesville as soon as possible. There I will be safe, and I will be able to slowly continue with my plans for revenge. The most important thing is that now all the Darkwood tribes know about the resurrection of the Demon Mask.
I hear the hooves of his horse. He can't ride fast through this swamp. And that gives me a huge advantage.
My people are waiting for me at the farm that is located on the very edge of the forest. I just need to get there and I'm out.
There he is. We meet again, Demon Max, and this time you have no one to protect you.
Maledizione.
No one will ever catch me. I am the exterminator of whites and Indians. I am the justice sent by God.
1,000 scalps. I must not let him escape right now. Stop, madman.
Ah, bastard.
And now we will settle the accounts once and for all.
Ah. I wanted to get to the horse. You're finished. You wretch. Back. You are not so sure of yourself anymore. Haha. The great immortal Zagor, the spirit with the hatchet, is retreating from an ordinary revolver. If only those dirty savages who worship you like a god could see you now. You are the most ordinary traitor to me. A traitor to the whites because you took the side of the Indians, and a traitor to the Indians because your skin remained white. Therefore, as a traitor, I sentence you to death.
He's completely gone crazy, and I'm in a dead-end situation.
Goodbye, Zagor. Oh. I can't die.
Kamare, the Great Bear.
Forgive me, Zagor, for not listening to you. But I couldn't stay calm in the village knowing you were in danger.
Forgive you, Kamara. I have to tell you that I've never been so happy that someone ignored my order.
The Great Bear and I arrived at your cabin not long after the Huron attack. Chico told us where you went and we...
You arrived at the right moment to get me out of a dangerous situation. Thank you, friends. Come on, it's time to see what the face under the mask looks like.
Strappo la freccia. Zagor appoggia la maschera demoniaca su un albero vicino.
No. Damn them.
Who is he?
His name is James Manning.
Manning?
Yes, he is the son of the man we all unfairly accused, the owner of the weapons factory in Zanesville.
But his skin is not white.
It seems that.
Half-breed. Yes, that word followed me all my life. All my life, I didn't know if I was white or Indian. My mother was a squaw from the Huron tribe, and she was Sheredo's sister, the sister of the shaman who became a demonic mask. When my father achieved a business and political career, he drove away my mother. He was ashamed and thought that having an Indian wife would cause the wrath of well-wishers. But he didn't have the courage to drive me away. I was obedient to him, and parallelly I was plotting revenge. My mother was later killed by a group of drunken Iroquois. Her tribe rejected her because she gave herself to a white man, and she never found her peace again. And so, hatred towards both white and red people grew more and more in me. A huge mess reigned in my head, but I soon found a way to solve it. War. A great war that will erase everything. That will create a new, virginally desolate land where life can begin from scratch, regardless of someone's blood or skin color. I decided to act in the shadows. I pretended to fall from a horse and pretended to be paralyzed. My father was happy about it in the end. My stay in solitude in the palace allowed him to prevent people from having to look at that half-breed of his son. And if it was really necessary for some of the rare visitors to meet me, I would cover my face and hands with white cream and then I would really become pale-faced. No, I was slowly starting to achieve my goal. My father entrusted me with keeping the books and the family business, and over time I became the real boss. His people were obedient to me, and I was the owner of the largest barrel of gunpowder in America, and all I needed was a fuse to blow it up, but I knew how to get it. I used one of my father's trips to Washington to go north, to Taishai's village. I knew that Sharat was there, and after I revealed to him what happened to my mother, it wasn't difficult for me to rekindle his hatred towards the whites. And so the bomb was ready. I would have caused the biggest Indian war in history if it weren't for you, Zagor. Curse.
She's dead, and now I can only pity him, poor young man. Help me bury him, Big Bear. Maybe now he will finally find his peace.
Metà ora dopo, Zagor, Camare e Grande Orso lasciano il luogo della tragedia. Una tomba solitaria nella foresta ricorderà per sempre la seconda morte della maschera demoniaca. Nella capanna, e Chico scopre cosa è successo.
Unbelievable. This is really a shocking discovery. And so James Manning, seeing that his plan had failed, decided to resurrect.
Yes, it was a desperate move. He didn't want to accept that his dream of war was irrevocably destroyed. But his performance and a little phosphorescent varnish were not enough to revive an already dead legend. Only a madman like him could hope to succeed in that intention of his.
But there's one more thing that's not clear to me. Namely, you saw him burning in Manning's house.
Yes, and we were just talking about that when the Huron attack intertupited us. Chico. I saw someone's body burning in James's wheelchair, and since I was convinced that he was paralyzed. But one detail didn't fit into all of this, and I couldn't remember what it was, because of the shock caused by the explosion. That detail bothered me for a long time, and in my dreams, and then I finally understood what it was about. That unfortunate man had a belt with bullets, and James, who pretended to be paralyzed, never wore a belt. What would it even serve him? Basically, the body was that of Barrows, which you, Chico, took care of just before that. Do you understand now? James put his body in his cart, so that after the fire everyone would think that those remains were actually his. In that huge house, there was obviously some secret underground passage, through which James managed to get out safely. Then in just a few weeks, he managed to reorganize, and the rest, well, we know. Now we just have to inform Major Clint about everything, and ask him to take all necessary measures to finally close Manning's factory, and then this damn story will be over forever.
Yes, Zagor. Thanks to you, peace has returned to Darkwood for all the Hurons and for the entire Red people. And therefore we invite you and Chico to come with us to our village. We will organize a great feast in your honor.
Caramba y carambita. Yippee!
Ha ha ha. I think Chico's exclamation means that we accept the invitation. Comrades,